Got to update.
Yeah, I want to wait for that to update just to make sure that we're live. There we go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Saint Ansgar, Iowa. It is basketball night, and it's varsity time. Girls first, boys second, one stream. Candle Genius here to my left. Duke Scoop, and to his left is Not Your Average Joe, bringing it to you live from Saint Ansgar. What do you say, fellas?
I say it's a beautiful night for some conference basketball.
Absolutely. It's going to be a good one tonight all the way around. I think your 2-1 Saint Ansgar Saints take on the 2-1 Osage Green Devils here in the girls' game to start. Two what looks like on paper evenly matched teams early in the season. Should be a fun one. The Saints coming off of a victory over Charles City. We were unable to stream that thing last night. And as of press time, the stats were not available, but I can tell you the Saints win 75-34. So there were some stats to be had, and perhaps they're updated now. They just weren't when I had time at my lunch break at 2:15 today to pull some data. So
sure.
I can tell you the Saints win and must have played really, really well.
I can say one stat.
All right.
My sister told me that she had 20 points.
Nice. So Porsche had 20 last night in the Saints' victory at Charles City. Coming into the game tonight, Osage has 2 wins, with one of those wins coming over Newman, the other one over New Hampton. In the one-like opponent, Osage takes the loss at Central Springs 51-34. If you'll remember right, the Saints opened the season with a win over Central Springs 43-41 after jumping out big early in that one, and then they kind of had to hang on with some foul trouble, hang on to win that one. Hampton on Saturday night, your Saints struggled shooting the ball, just could not find the bottom of the bucket on Saturday, and nothing would go in for the Saints, and Hampton was absolutely on fire, especially in the first half of that basketball game, and the Saints lose that one 42-34 on Saturday. So like I said, they win last night at Central Springs 75-34, and they are 2-1 on the season. Osage 2-1 as well. They are led in scoring by Addison Marks, 5'9" sophomore, number 13, averaging 8 rebounds a game, 13 points a game. She is the scorer to watch early in the season for the Green Devils. Miley Howe, 9.7 points per game for the Green Devils as well. And J.C. Johnston at 8.3 points per game. So there's their 3 leading scorers. Interestingly, Osage has 3 sophomores starting, a couple of seniors, and then they play 12 girls in the first 3 games of their seasons here. So they are still finding themselves, I think, and rotating a bunch of girls in, have got significant playing time. So it'll be interesting to see how the Green Devils run her tonight. For the Saints, leading scorer Amelia Porsche, and again, this is through 2 games. I do not have last night's stats, but yeah, I guess if you throw 20 in last night's game, the stats just get better. She's leading through 2 games. 5'10" junior has 8 points per game. Kinsey Anderson right behind her at 7.5, and Aspen Falk in that 3rd spot at 6.5 points a game. Here's a stat line, I think, from somebody might have been overlooked going into the season. Senior Kaylee Hicken, 5.5 rebounds a game, 3.5 assists, and 2.5 points. Kaylee's played really well, and that has been the difference in terms of the Saints, I think, having a bunch of depth. They have also played 10 girls pretty regularly, and that has showed and paid off here early for the Saints.
I'm really impressed with how Kaylee has played this year. A couple fun things we have going on tonight, just so you're aware. We're experimenting. We got a couple of hoop cams going up, one on our left and one on our right. We've had a little glitchiness with them throughout the games here, but they seem to be running fairly smooth right now. So we might go to those shots from time to time for free throws, things like that. We're just kind of experimenting, figuring some things out, trying to give you some fun angles here on Saints TV. I didn't mention earlier, by the way, guys, Slammin' Sammy's running our camera for us tonight. We got him mic'd up. Sammy, you want to say hey to us? Say to the crowd?
Hello.
All right, we got Sam. There it is. Hello from Slammin' Sammy.
Matchup to watch tonight. We talked about Addison Marks on the Green Devil side of the court. She's going to match up down low with Lindsay Cruzy, 6'2" sophomore for the Saints, averaging 6.5 rebounds a game and 8 points through 2 games. She has played phenomenally early in this season as well, and they're going to need that to continue, right? The Saints are still trying to find a way to replace the leading scorer, leading rebounder, and Madison Hillman, who now is playing at Nyack at the next level. So I think Lindsay's play will be key to watch early tonight.
Yeah, been a good string of post players that have gone through this program over the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years. You go back to Brooklyn Hackbart. You mentioned Hillman already. Urbach, Elizabeth Jenkins before that.
Yep.
So
the Saints have been blessed with a bunch of them the last 10 years. And Cruzy
she's young yet. She's only going to get better, I think, as the season goes on. So excited to see her develop. And, I'm guessing she'll probably score a few more points and get a few more rebounds per game by the end of the season. Would you say she's at 8 and 6 or something?
Yes.
As long as she can stay out of foul trouble. We saw that in the first game at Central Springs. I don't know about her specifically, but the team kind of got into foul trouble and really fueled that comeback for the Panthers. So going to be another always a tough game against Osage every year, it feels like. So we'll see how the Saints can handle foul trouble tonight.
Josie Jar, number 33, off the bench. She's kind of been a spark as well for the Saints. She has been in foul trouble both of the first 2 games, so she's going to look to correct that here tonight. Maybe save. I like getting all 5, but save that last one for the last minute of the ball game. The announcers here for Saints TV enjoy fouls. We think you shouldn't leave any of them in your pocket. Go ahead and use those things up. You can't roll them over anyway, so why not burn them up? We're about 45 seconds from lineups and announcements here in Saint Ansgar. Should be a good one. Intra-county? I heard you having that discussion with
Intra, yeah.
What is it?
Intra.
Yeah, because interstates go across state lines, right? So intrastate. So this would be an inter-county battle between the Osage Green Devils and your Saint Ansgar Saints. We know Osage isn't streaming tonight, so appreciate a few cross-county viewers checking us out here tonight as well. Welcome to Saints TV.
The chat is open, and we're going to keep it as fair as we can here on this broadcast. You might hear us cheering a little louder for the red jerseys, but at the end of the day, we respect athletes and the time they put in. Let's listen in as we get the intros going.
Between our visitors, the Osage Green Devils, and our own Saint Ansgar Saints. We want to remind our fans that sportsmanship is a priority for students, staff, and administration here at Saint Ansgar, and we want it to be a priority for adult fans as well. Please keep your criticisms quiet and your support and praise loud. We expect fans from both schools to be respectful of the coaches, players, and officials. Now please join me in welcoming the officials for tonight's game. Scott Bain, Tom Romelin, and Brandon Labor. Welcome, gentlemen. I'd like to thank Gold Rim and Wheel. They're providing popcorn tonight for free, so make sure you partake in that. And we'd also like to thank Farmer State Bank and Grain Millers for providing student passes for all Saint Ansgar students for regular season sporting events. And now here's tonight's starting lineups. First for head coach Chad Erickson, assistant coaches Chelsea Ledbetter, Danny Howe, Kirk Knutson, and the Osage Green Devils. A senior, number 5, Taylor Clavasa. A sophomore, number 10, Miley Howe. A senior, number 12, Riley Tabbert. A sophomore, number 13, Addison Marks. And a sophomore, number 22, JC Johnston. And the starting lineup for head coach Scott Caprice, assistant coach Jeff Anderson, and the Saint Ansgar Saints. A junior, number 3, Amelia Porsche. A senior, number 13, Kinsey Anderson. A senior, number 25, Kaylee Hicken. A senior, number 31, Aspen Falk. And a sophomore, number 53, Lindsay Cruzy. Ladies and gentlemen, ask you to please remain standing. Gentlemen, please remove your hats as we honor our nation with the playing of the national anthem. Tonight's national anthem performed by the Saint Ansgar Pep Band.
It's game time, boys.
It's game time. Good job by the Saints pep band to get us started here this evening. 8 minutes on the clock. Saint Ansgar and Osage about to get underway.
Woo!
So it'll be Porsche, Anderson, Hicken, Falk, and Jar to start it for the Saints. Excuse me. We have Cruzy. We lost a water bottle up here already, gentlemen.
I think it was the broadcasters of the JV game.
It was one of our double dills.
Oh, sloppy tip. Saints were going to win it, but Osage comes away with it here. Shot from the left wing. Does
Deep
not
shot
go.
from Tabbert. Doesn't go. They get their own rebound. That's Johnson with the rebound, but stolen away by Anderson. She pulls up here, sets up the offense.
High post to Porsche. Shot from the elbow doesn't go. She gets her own rebound. Back out to Anderson at the point.
Anderson drives and lays it up. No good. Rebounded by Marks. J.C. Johnston finds Marks inside. No good. Rebounded Porsche. Good job by Amelia.
Crowd got real quiet there.
Yeah,
I don't know if you
you hear
noticed
a
that,
pin
but
drop.
I
I think everybody's holding their breath waiting for the first
think
bucket
you're
to
right.
go in.
Falk gets a shot off. Good look. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Marks.
you're a minute into this thing without these points yet.
Howe brings it up, passes it over to Tabbert on the right wing. Back to the point for Basso. She takes a three, and she's got it. Osage breaks the ice. Still can hear a pin drop on the Saints side, though. Hopefully the girls in white can change that here in a second. Pass gets up to Hicken. Inside to Porsche. All a little backwards layup.
Good pass from Cruzy to Porsche. It just won't fall.
I think Cake Rice probably wants to see her square up and take that off the glass instead of throwing it backwards. But
Johnston drives, gets body, but not called.
Falk
And the
brings it up
shot's
to the
no good.
point. Oh, we got a travel call here.
Interesting. Okay. Drug a toe there. Osage going to push here. Tabbert with the shot goes for two. And it's 5-0 Osage early.
Slow start for the Saints here. Let's see if they can get some momentum. Anderson looks to start the offense. Pass inside to Porsche. Jumping from the elbow doesn't go. Cruzy rebound back up and good.
Good job by Cruzy. Ready for it. Goes right back up with it. Saints' first bucket of the night.
And that's where she can really make her mark, too, is on the offensive glass there. You'd love to see that right away.
Yep. Get a second chance point right off the bat here.
Johnson's in the corner, dribbles into the paint, dishes it off to Tabbert. He drives to the paint again and gets the ball to go. 7-2. Cake Rice wants a timeout. He's not happy with what he's seen so far.
Tabbert with 4 early in this one. Doesn't that nice kind of get the defense is kind of opening up for her? And she says, I'll drive and take a quick, easy shot here. And she's got 4.
Been aggressive, dribbling downhill. She's 1 point away from her game average now here in the first quarter.
You're right. Yep. Yeah, averaging 5 a game, has 4 in the first 2.5 minutes. So Cake Rice wants to talk about that one. Make a quick change here, I would imagine, on how we're going to defend that and go back to work. Got to get another good look here at the offensive end, too.
It's like that tip ball at the beginning. The Saints won it.
Yep.
Well, not technically because Osage ended up, but it was kind of a sloppy play there, and it's like they haven't quite woken up since then. It's like, come on, girls.
That set the tone that Cake Rice didn't like. He's going to reset here at the timeout. Good timeout.
Oh, almost a turnover, and got to get across half court here.
And they do with about a second to spare.
Falk dribbles to the point, takes it over the right wing, takes a look inside. She throws it into Cruzy, hands on it, tip to Porsche. Dribble drive, and she gets a little flow to go in the lane.
Porsche with her first bucket of the night. Osage leads 7-4. This is Tabbert.
She's got 4. Oh, little scoop shot.
Travel.
Travel before the shot.
Good call there underneath. Wasn't too many steps trying to get around that bucket.
Osage coming out in a 1-2-2 press. Saints looking to get the ball in the middle to break it. And they got a 2-on-1 here. Hicken with numbers, puts it in. Easy
Haley
deuce.
Hicken with the easy lay-in.
Exactly how you break that press there, Joe. Get the ball middle, turn and look.
Good job by the ladies there. Johnston.
Anderson put pressure on the ball, pass inside. Cruzy gets a hand on it. There's a scramble.
Out of bounds to the Saints.
We'll take it.
Not a lot of calls being called right now.
No fouls at this point of a girls' basketball game is unusual. I would agree.
Let the girls play. That's what I say. Anderson over to Falk on the left wing. Swings it back around to Hicken. She takes a look inside. Anderson dribbles, passes it off to Falk. Dribble drive, jump shot, about a 15-footer, doesn't go.
And that's the bucket we couldn't buy on Saturday night as well. They just won't fall this year. And good open
puts some
looks.
Pressure. Osage brings the ball up. Shot from the left wing. Doesn't go. That was three-pointer.
That was Klobasa. Rebounded by Porsche.
Porsche brings it to the point. Pump fakes, passes the Falk. Dribble drive again. That one goes.
That one goes.
Got about 4 or 5 foot closer that time, and it was, it was money. Good play by
Saints
Falk.
take their first lead of the night. Where do we get a foul?
Foul here.
I believe that's on Hicken. I'm going to get Kaylee for her first. For the Saints.
Yeah, there's in reference to those fouls. It seemed like the other night the girls weren't getting called a lot of fouls. Was at Central Springs, and the boys, it was just whistle after whistle.
Yep.
And Joe, you kind of called that when the whistles are quiet during the girls' game. You expect to hear a lot of them during the boys.
Expect to hear a lot in the boys' game. Yep, that is generally how it goes. Tabbert at the top of the key here.
Got Peterson checked in for the Saints. It's like Falk's taking a breather. And Jar is in as well. Tipped around, rebound. Pass up to Anderson. She's on a fast break and doesn't get the layup to go. Tipped out of bounds.
Gonna stay with the Saints. Peters, 2 hustle plays in a row. Bork checks in for Cruzy, and Falk is going to check back in. Anderson's going to take a breather. Quick, short break. I think that'll probably be the strategy here.
Yeah. We saw that from them this year. They got that depth. Kate Rice willing to play a lot of players. Porsche inbounds to Bork. Peterson takes to the point. Pass inside to Jar. Falk finds Porsche wide open. Bork under the basket. What a find.
That's a great pass.
Great
2
play.
points for the Saints. And they've taken a 10-7 lead here.
Saints have 5 players, each with 1 bucket.
Spreading the love.
Yep.
Saints were down 5-0 earlier in the quarter. Now up 10-7.
Timeout work for Kate Rice.
Yeah. This is
Shot
Tabbert
from
for
the
3.
corner.
No good. Rebounded by
Grazed it
Jar.
in.
Little strong there.
Falk brings it up to the left wing. Finds Porsche at the point. Dribbles around. Over to Peterson for a 3 from the right wing, and it's short.
Somebody get a piece of that, maybe?
Perhaps.
Rebounded by Johnston.
Doesn't go either way, and then she picks up a foul. Peterson does on the other end.
Kinsey Peterson with her first. The Saints' second of the quarter.
And 3 more, Joe, and then we have that rule now where it's 5 fouls.
Yep, in the bonus aft on the 5th foul and beyond in a quarter.
Yep.
And then every quarter those fouls will reset. Inbound to Marks. Stolen
hands
away,
by
or knocked
Peterson.
away, yeah.
Got the slot there.
Rebound by Bork. The Gost shot doesn't go. Bork gets the rebound.
Back to Peterson. She looks inside the Jar. Kicks out to Porsche. Pump fake.
Kinsey
Walk over to
Peterson for 3.
Oh, just about got the front iron roll in, but doesn't go.
Rebound comes away with Klobasa.
We got a
Timeout.
Timeout, Osage.
Green Devils' first timeout of the night. That's a 30.
With that timeout, guys, let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this message from Saint Ansgar State Bank.
For real estate, automobiles, RVs, and dreams. Whether you are buying your first home, taking a dream vacation, or paying for life's little extras, we have a loan that will fit your needs. Saint Ansgar State Bank, local since 1891.
All right, we are back to the action here in Saint Ansgar with the Saints up 10-7 over the visiting Osage Green Devils with 1:52 remaining in the first quarter of this one.
Osage takes a timeout there, 1:52 to go in the quarter.
Been a clean game so far, not a whole lot of fouls, just 2 on the Saints. I don't think anybody shot free throws yet.
Nope, I don't believe so. If you're out there in YouTube land, shoot us a comment and let us know where you're listening and watching from tonight.
Osage looking to get the ball inside. Saints with the good hands, tips it out.
Mark's trying to get it to Johnston underneath. Saints get a hand on it. It'll stay with the Green Devils. Jar, Anderson, Falk, Cruzy.
Quick 3 on the way from Klobasa, doesn't go. Rebound inside, is that Johnston?
That's Johnston with a great rebound and put back the bucket.
Got a box
for
out,
Osage.
inside to Cruzy. Easy 2, good pass by Falk.
Cruzy has
Saints
4.
answer. Now the Saints putting some pressure on of their own. Good job getting back by the girls. Kicks out for another 3 on the way from Tabbert. Doesn't go. Rebound Hicken. She looks to push. Up ahead, dangerous pass. Tipped out by Osage. Saints will hang on.
As soon as I left her hand, she wanted that one back.
Yep.
You can see the look on her face.
Yeah.
Jar out. Anderson, Cruzy, Porsche, Falk, and Hicken are your 5 for the Saints.
Falk inside to Cruzy. Little 8-foot jumper. Hits the run. Kisses the front iron.
That's a nice
rolls
shot. Yeah,
in.
it looked like it was going to be
absolutely.
short, but that thing bounces right on
The
in.
friendly roll. Playing on the home rims, that helps.
Cruzy has 6 early.
Pass inside a little bit long.
Good save
Good
there.
save by Howe. Kicks out for another 3. Doesn't go. Porsche with the rebound. Kick out to Anderson. Saints are looking to push.
They
Hickens
have.
got it on the right wing. She surveys. Smartly holds on. Now they're in it. Porsche on the high post out to Falk. Long on the shot. Jumper from about 15.
Rebounded by Klobasa.
Osage missed an opportunity there. They had Johnson under the hoop again, wide open. Saints got to get back. Johnson drives.
Nope.
Sorry, go ahead, Joe.
Nope, say no good. Rebounded by Hicken.
Oh,
Yeah, Anderson drives.
dribble drive, gets to the Cruzy. That was a good pass. I think it was a shot attempt, but
And
we'll call it a pass.
As time expires here in the first quarter. So with the Saints up 16-9, the first quarter has come to conclusion. And with that, I'm going to take a moment here to thank Farmers State Bank and Grain Millers for your generous contributions. These Saints get to come to these home games absolutely free. I should say Saints students get to come to these home games absolutely free. Thank you, FSB and Grain Millers, for your generous contributions. Here at Saints TV, we partner with Give Butter. It's just a fancy way of saying Give Butter is a way for us to collect donations from those who may be at home watching the game, enjoying the game from the warmth and coziness of your own home, your own couch. So if you are unable to cheer from the stands, that's what Saints TV is here to bring the game for. And there are many of you out there who appreciate it, want to donate to our Saints TV cause. You can scan the code on your screen, or if you are on your web browser, givebutter.com/SaintsFan to give butter.
Lindsey Cruzy with 8 in that first quarter. And that's the difference in the game. Saints lead by 7. No Osage fouls in the first quarter, only 2 for the Saints. So it's been a cleanly played first quarter.
Yeah,
Lindsey Cruzy doing work underneath.
Yeah, we talked about it at the tip. Well, but she got the first bucket for the Saints, didn't she?
She did. Yep.
Off an offensive rebound there, so good to see her active inside and get a solid 8 points in the first quarter. If she does 8 points every quarter, I think the Saints are going to be in good shape.
That is
no matter
right.
who they're playing. Anderson with the dribble drive, doesn't go.
You know, and the other interesting stat of the first quarter, Addison Marks held scoreless. She's their leading scorer, and the Saints held her to nothing here in the first quarter. I'm sure that was by design.
And the Saints pressure gets a 10-second call. Osage wasn't quick enough getting across half court, and the Saints force a turnover.
Good pressure there by the Saints press. Creates turnover.
Yeah, that pressure's been a bit disruptive, hasn't it? Clearly there.
Absolutely.
Early in the game, you just kind of see that. Wears on those Green Devils.
The first couple of possessions in the first quarter, they were a little bit out of sorts and couldn't get it set up. But now they're kind of in the flow of the game now, and they were able to get that pressure set up, and it makes a difference.
Good screen by Cruzy.
Pass inside, a little pick and roll, and Cruzy's going to be going to the line.
Osage's first foul of the night goes to Marks, and that is obviously her first. Cruzy at the stripe for 2.
It's almost crazy on how little fouls have been called after the game. I mean, not a lot of fouls have been called for the girls' games recently. Mostly on the Saints, though, but not a lot of fouls.
Cruzy misses the first. The second is up. No good. Rebounded by Osage.
Did that stat say 2 for 9 on free throws, huh?
Yep, make it 2 for 11 on the
Surprises
season.
me.
Well, we should add the caveat. I think we mentioned at the top. The stats hadn't been updated after last night's game for the girls, so these are just for the first 2 games for the Saints. As Klobasa dribble drives, he gets 2 points.
That's 5 for her. Falk. Amelia Porsche for 3. Got
There it
it.
is.
Great shot.
Like to see that.
Great shot.
Her first 3 of the night, and she's got 5.
Such a quick release. Looks like butter, too, you know.
Yep.
Just swirl around the
Smooth.
hoop. Kick out for a 3 from Osage. Howe on the way, doesn't go.
Rebound
Anderson with
Anderson.
the rebound, and she's looking to push. Pass ahead to Porsche for a layup, and she misses. A little strong.
Scramble. Good hustle play. Creates a jump ball. That's
And
Hicken.
who else but Hicken
Yep,
in there?
at the bottom of the pile. Like a football player. We got to
Yeah,
unpile this
absolutely.
thing, see who the ball carrier was.
Those fast break points seem to be tough for many, and it seemed like only the most seasoned basketball players are good at just lightening that shot up as they're coming in to
Yeah.
make it. That's a tough one.
Takes a lot of focus, split-second decision, because you think the time it takes you to get from half court and running full speed with the basketball to the hoop is like less than a second or 2.
Peterson and Jar check in for the Saints.
Pass inside doesn't go for the Osage. Picked off by Porsche. She's dribbling. Just a little stutter step. Tries to force a shot, doesn't go. Scramble again.
Jar with the rebound.
Being strong inside. Muscles her way up, doesn't go. Osage with the
Thought
rebound.
we might get a whistle there inside.
And
We don't.
we get it here on Anderson.
Let me tell you, Amelia has been putting the work in over the offseason. So,
Sammy would know. Sammy would know.
Sammy would know, that's for sure.
Anderson with her first foul. She checks out. Falk checks back in. Sophie Urbach on the floor for the Saints for the first time of the night. Falk with the steal. Drive, layup, no good, but
And
she's
fouled.
Miley Howe with her first foul of the night. And the second on the Green Devils of the quarter and the night.
Want it?
Good steal by Falk there. Free throw's good.
There you go.
Saints lead by 9. Falk's got one more coming from the charity stripe. Lindsay Cruzy checks out. Natalie Bork in.
We showed that graphic. 0 for 2 on the season for Falk. Makes it 1 for 3 now.
Second one's good as well. Aspen Falk with 4 tonight. And improves that free throw percentage back in an area where she expects it to be.
And
Urbach.
that's one of the areas that, you know, you really want to see the girls improve on this year. I know I talked to Coach Cake Rice earlier, and he said their team goal for the game is to shoot 60% from the line from free throws. And so I think they've been around 50 to start the year, so every make helps that percentage go up, but I'm sure it helps to make the girls run a little less at the end of practice.
Right?
Yeah.
There's some motivation there, right? Tabbert inside.
He's directing traffic from the post, needs to get it out of there, when she gets a 5-second call. But
12 seconds on the
Tabbert.
shot clock. Saints have done a good job denying those passes inside to Marks.
Pump fake and drive by Gast. And turnover to Peterson. She's got it. Saints are looking to push. They're looking to get that tempo going. Burbach over to Falk. Jumper from about 15. Rims out.
Rebound by Johnston.
Oh.
They're looking at each other, talking it over. Timeout before the foul is the call. Osage gets a timeout. I don't think anybody wanted to make that foul call anyway.
No.
It was too close
The
to
coach
call.
bailed out the refs there because
Yep.
the refs were looking at each other. That was a kind of borderline. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
I'm going
Well,
to refrain from commenting.
We got a replay coming here if you want.
We got a
see
full
that.
timeout,
Yeah,
so
why not?
we got
you make
time.
your own decision at home on
Why
this
not?
one, but take a look at this collision. Feet.
Yeah.
Timeout beforehand, probably.
Part of it, too, though, is if you're leading with your shoulder and your arm, if you
Right.
back
If
up, she
there's-
kind of puts her forearm out there. You can't do that either, so.
That's a 50-50.
Yeah.
We saw one was it last game where it sure looked like it was I take it back. It was called a charge.
Yep.
Because an arm was thrown
Exactly.
to push the defender.
Yeah.
Yep. They
in
weren't. The
spite of the
defender
fact that
was
they were-
not.
they were not set.
But it
Right.
was a drop of shoulder and extend the arm, and they're going to call that.
Yeah.
Offensive.
If you lean into him like that or put your arm out, and it doesn't matter, like you
Yep.
said, as the defender has
Yep.
position. So.
Green Devils would have thought they got that one, and the Saints would have thought they got it. So it's a good thing we got a timeout, and nobody has to think about it.
Yep.
Lauren Bork checking in from Cedar Falls. Adri Cruzy and Ames watching cousin Lindsay, and Susan Hall and Algona. Thanks for checking in, ladies.
Oh, my friend's opinion on this was that she trucked her.
No
Owen-
surprise there.
Yep. So Owen Dietrich with the call on that.
Addison Marks.
Sorry. We're talking over each other, Joe. I was going to say Osage's down 10. They're looking to get a little more momentum going into halftime here.
They need a bucket this possession.
Absolutely. Kick out to the corner for a 3.
It's Gost.
Ooh, that looked good. I thought that was going in.
Good pass.
Rebound inside by Bork. She muscles through 3 Osage defenders. Peterson on the break. And
Offensive.
we got a charge.
Wow.
Come on.
Sammy's showing his colors there.
Had my mic down on accident there. Accident there, folks. My bad.
Peterson with her second foul. So Osage trails by 10 here.
Yeah, now if you're Osage, you get that turnover, you get that stop, you got to put points on the board. Good pass inside, kicks out to a 3 from Klobasa on the way, doesn't go. They've had
Rebound
some
Urbach.
good looks at threes this game, but just nothing had fallen yet for the Osage Green Devils.
Good
Osage
job,
was up
JC
5-0 early on the game, so
Johnston with a good steal there. Comes the other way with it. Jar tries to
hustle
return the
play.
favor. Ball goes out of bounds. The Saints have 4 ladies at the table to check in here. That would be Cruzy, Anderson, Porsche, Hicken, and Falk will stay on the court. So wholesale changes for the Saints. It's Johnston, Howe, Marks, Tabbert, and Klobasa for the Green Devils. This is Tabbert.
Stretch pass all the way over to Klobasa. Dribble drive. A little sloppy there, kicks it out to Johnston. Surveys, cross-court pass over to Tabbert. Tabbert's really kind of been the offense, kind of been the floor general so far. Takes a shot from the elbow, doesn't go, but rebound inside, and Marks puts 2 on the board for the Green Devils.
That's her first bucket of the night. The Green Devils need to get Tabbert going here, or need to get Marks going.
Yes, they do. Another
Inside.
stop for the Osage Green Devils.
how many times, guys, have we seen these two teams play and what appeared to be a commanding lead has
In either
dwindled
direction.
in either direction, and the
Yep.
other team end up winning. So there is no such thing as too many points.
Yes, travel there.
Got to keep your foot on the gas.
And for Johnson, she's got to keep her pivot foot on the ground there. She picked it up there, did a little stutter step before she dribbled, and that's going the other way. Falk brings it up.
Anderson finds Cruzy.
Oh, good look. Want to get Cruzy going.
Yeah, she's been quiet this quarter after having 8 in the first.
Spent a lot of it on the bench there for a while, it felt like. Johnson's got it. Dribbles to the center court. Passes it back. Good drive inside by Klobasa. She gets 2 points for the Green Devils.
She's got 7 on the night. Half the points for the Green Devils near.
And Osage has whittled that 10-point lead down to 6. Falk had a chance to make it an 8-point lead, but missed the layup. Tabbert with the floater inside.
And she has 6. Falk with a good shot last time, just won't fall for her. Foul called on Osage. That'll go against Tabbert, her first.
That'll be the 3rd foul tonight, or I'm sorry, in this quarter versus Osage.
And tonight. They were clean in the first
Were
quarter.
they clean in the first quarter? So as a reminder, hit 5 fouls, and that's 2 free throws. Minute 49 remaining in the game, or in this half.
Porsche for 3. No
Doesn't
good.
go.
Rebounded by Cruzy. Puts it back up and in. Her first points in the second quarter. She's got 10 on the night. Tabbert to Johnston, who's played a great first half.
Yes, she has.
Tabbert's going to drive to the elbow. Shot up and good. That's Miley Howe for 3. Her first bucket of the night. And the lead is just 3 for the Saints after leading by 10 early in this quarter.
Check out the Porsche for 3, pulls the trigger. She's got it.
Her
And
second
you can
of the
tell
night.
her look on her face. Oh, finally it goes in. She's already had one, but I feel like
She
every
missed
time
the last
misses
one,
it,
and
she's
yep.
like, we got to be careful though. Don't want to give up an easy foul on the other end.
Pass
Bad
picked
pass
off.
inside by Johnston. Cruzy nabs it. Anderson looking to push. Picking on the right wing. Inside to Porsche. Pump fakes. Good job by Porsche.
Gets Johnston off her feet and then smartly goes up for her
Absolutely.
10th of the night. And quickly Amelia Porsche has 10.
She's heating up. You're like a microwave.
I like it. We've got the sound effect.
A microwave.
Yeah, it's like 7 points there in the last 5 points, whatever it was. Don't ask me to do
love
math.
it. I love it, Duke.
Saints steal it
Falk
away.
dribbles from the left wing, pass up to Cruzy. Oh, she took one to the eye. She's down. She's not feeling good.
Got one, I think, like I said, in the eyeball.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to get Osage on the foul. That's 13. Addison Marks with
She's on
her
her feet.
second.
Not quite sure where she is. Asking for a trainer.
Here's a look at that.
Yeah.
See what happened there.
They're going to get her to the bench.
I thought I read her lips saying, I'm okay. But
Okay. Jar's going to check in for her while they check her out on the bench. So Lindsay Cruzy goes out with 10 after a poke in the eye, or what looked like a poke in the eye. Saints will inbound. Anderson. Poor
strong drive baseline back to Falk on the left wing. Screen by Jar. A little pick and roll, give and go. Jar with the long deuce doesn't go. Rebound Tabbert. 10 seconds left in the half. Little Euro step in the lane doesn't
Good
go.
defense by
4
Porsche.
seconds.
Absolutely. Anderson with the buzzer beater. Doesn't go.
But the Saints lead 28-20 here at the end of the first half in Saint Ansgar. On what's been a great game to start.
Absolutely.
And we're going to take a quick break here, guys. We're going to come back right after this with some stats and other fancy Saints TV things, whatever that means.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Box K Beef, premium wholesale beef. From our place to your plate.
Cast brought to you in part by Gordy's Repair in Stacyville, Iowa.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it. Contact Agent Brian Putney with offices in Saint Ansgar and Stacyville, Iowa.
124,000 square foot facility houses the latest in design, manufacturing, and finishing technology. And most importantly, it is home to a dedicated group of team members committed to providing the best products and services for our customers.
We have a lot of honest, hardworking employees working together to create the best product and get it to our customers in the most time-efficient manner to keep the ag industry moving.
I would say that the key for Wold's success is truly in our employees and the fact that they care so much and are so passionate about the wheel that they build or the wheel that they ship out.
Our advanced powder coating process provides a durable, uniform, and protective surface and is available in a variety of colors. Powder coating is the fastest growing finishing technology in America and is friendly to the environment.
It's top-notch equipment that we use. We use all nice GEMA spray equipment guns. I mean, they're top of the line, and it just makes everything easier when you have good tools and to work with.
Most of our welding is still done by hand, but our robotic welder is designed for unprecedented speed and precision and completely automates the handling and welding of component parts. CNC machines provide highly advanced automation and extremely accurate creation of parts and are utilized on both large and small orders.
We often give tours to outsiders that come in and they're just amazed at how clean our facility is, and I have to give the kudos to our employees for caring about the space that we've given them to work in. They take a lot of pride in it.
There's been a lot of longtime employees at Wold's, and I think the customers know that and they can see it and realize it, and I feel like that's why they keep coming back, and they know they're going to get a good product.
At Wool Rim and Wheel, customer loyalty, innovation, operational excellence, product quality, and leadership drive our mission to provide the best rims and wheels for off-road, ag, and construction equipment.
Agronomy, we embrace a holistic approach to crop production, focusing on soil, seed, and plant health. K2 Agronomy, helping our customers to achieve the maximum return on their investment.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Canine Cabin Kenneling and Pet Services in Stacyville, Iowa.
Focus Insurance Team's experienced agents understand the unique risks and needs of the agricultural community. They offer competitive rates and comprehensive coverage to protect your farm, equipment, crops, and livestock. Choose Focus Insurance for reliable service, market expertise, and peace of mind.
Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by Prairie Lakes Church in Osage. Services are every Sunday at 9 and 10:30 a.m.
When your lenders aren't farmers, it's pretty easy to make a harvest ad for them. But when your lenders are farmers, like at FSB, things get a little more complicated. So do us a favor and just ask us how we can help you grow your operation.
Wait till I get to town, we still have to scoop manure tonight.
You're looking for a great place to watch the game? Try CB Brandt's Pub and Grill in Saint Ansgar. Want to see today's specials? Facebook search CB Brandt's Pub and Grill. 1,000 followers. Can't possibly be wrong.
Whether for work or for play, having a driver's license is pure freedom. Saints Driving School offers year-round driver's education classes. Why would you wait? Call 641-420-3594 today.
Saint Ansgar State Bank has a strong commitment to farmers. We provide the highest level of service with quick turnaround time, competitive interest rates, flexible payment options, and the ability to work with you on any size loan. Our agricultural banking specialists are experienced in farming and understand the important role agriculture credit plays in your operation. Because of our ability to make local credit decisions, we respond quickly to your total agricultural financing needs. Saint Ansgar State Bank, helping you meet your financial goals.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Colbert Realtors, with service you can depend on and know-how you can count on.
Saint Ansgar is a...
All right, we're back. About 4 minutes left here at halftime. We got some stats.
Yeah, let's start on the Saints side of the court. Amelia Porsche, 10 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists for Amelia. She had a fantastic first half for the Saints.
Yes, she did. She was really heating up there at the end of the second quarter.
Like a microwave.
Yeah. Want me to do the sound effect?
Yes, please.
Lindsay Cruzy for the Saints also has 10.
Yeah.
4 rebounds, 2 assists. If that stat line looks familiar, it's because they have the exact same stat line. So
I believe
Porsche
that's
and
twinning,
Cruzy,
as the kids call it.
That is twinning in the best possible way for the Saints in the first half.
And she looks tough in this video here, but she's the funniest gal on the team, and I think every team member would tell you that.
It was killing her to be serious as we were shooting these. It was
I believe it was. I believe it was.
And she took a shot to the eyeball there before the halftime there. So
she did. So
she's out there shooting little warm-ups under the hoop. So
does not have an eye patch, has both eyes open. So we're assuming she is healed up and ready to go. Aspen Falk with 4, Kaylee Hicken with a bucket, and Natalie Bork with a bucket. That's how you get your Saints to 28. For the Green Devils, Taylor Klobasa, senior, has 7 in the first half. She's averaging 8 a game, has 7 in the first half, played really well as well. Riley Tabbert had 4 quick ones, ended up with 6 in that first half for the Green Devils. Miley Howe has a 3. Addison Marks held to just 1 bucket, just 2 points for Addison Marks. The Osage Green Devils will look to get her going here in half number 2. JC Johnston, who played a really good game defensively, had, I don't have her stats rebound-wise, but I'm sure had several rebounds. She has a bucket as well. So at the half, the Saints lead 28-20 over the Green Devils. A half of basketball to go, and as Eric mentioned in that first half, when these two teams get together, doesn't matter the sport, doesn't matter if it's boys or girls, anything can happen. These games are not over until they're over.
Absolutely.
So a lot of basketball left to go here as both these teams look to get loose and ready to go in half number 2.
I was talking to Cake Rice the other day, and he said that the team's goal is to hold their opponent to 12 or less points per quarter. So far, so good.
Yep.
Osage sitting at 10 per quarter after halftime, but on the other end of the side, on the other end of the ball, the Saints are looking to score 56 points a game. So they're right on pace.
Well, right on pace for that. Yep. Yeah. Saints had 16 in the first quarter and 12 in the second quarter.
Yep. Holding their opponent to the score they'd like to hold them to. They're scoring at a clip that makes them reach their goal. So far everything's going according to plan for the Saints, but there's a whole lot of basketball left to play. So we'll see if the Saints can continue or if the Osage have got something for them.
Yeah, Osage tried to press early in the first quarter. The Saints broke it 2 possessions in a row for easy buckets, and we haven't seen that press again.
Yep.
And the Saints press has been very effective. Kind of the opposite. It didn't work very well in those first couple minutes of the game. Saints stuck with it and have been pretty effective since that early time here in the first quarter. The depth is key, right? If you're going to press on either side, you got to have a bunch of depth.
Sure.
And both these teams have that depth. And it'll play out here in the second half. 30 seconds to go. We'll get underway in half number 2. Osage versus Saint Ansgar here in Saint Ansgar.
Chat's kind of quiet tonight.
Chat is kind of quiet. We take a few comments out there. Anybody's listening, give a shout out where you're listening from. We got some former Saints in the chat. Watching sisters and cousins play basketball, always appreciate that. Once a Saint, always a Saint here in Saint Ansgar. Neither team in any significant foul trouble. Kenzie Peterson has 2 for the Saints, and Addison Marks has 2 for the Green Devils. Other than that, been a clean game, not a lot of fouls on either side. The Saints will start with it here in the second half.
Porsche inbounds to Anderson, looking to set up the offense. Hicken on the right wing, pass inside to Porsche, and gets a nice bucket.
gets her first bucket of the night. While you guys were watching that play, I was watching a special delivery of contacts and contact solution to Lindsay Cruzy over on the bench. So I believe we have a contact issue there. That's being repaired as we speak.
That'd be nice if that's all it was.
Yep.
I suppose getting jabbed in the eye doesn't feel too good.
Probably does not. Nope, and it may have dislodged that contact.
Morris with the good hands. Picks off that pass. Good anticipation. Hicken comes up with a steal. Falk's got it on the right wing now. Little pick and roll action. Doesn't work, but Saint swing it. Over to Hicken. 3 on the way, and she's got it. Hand down, man down. Puts it in for 3.
Kaylee Hicken has 5.
Wow.
Stolen away by Anderson.
Jumps it, dribbles it right back to the Green Devils. A little sloppy basketball going on.
They are letting
Falk
them play.
Puts it up to Hicken. Hicken
Like
goes
I
for the.
said, they're letting them play.
Yeah, they are.
Osage on the line as they get the rebound. That'll be Saints basketball.
Don't cut any replays from that one, Eric. That was some
No,
sloppy
sir.
basketball
No,
there.
nope.
A football
Yeah,
game
well-
broke out here in the last 30 seconds in St. Ansgar.
Hicken looking to inbound. She's got to be quick. Inside to Jar. Oh, doesn't get the roll.
Great play design.
Yeah.
Just
really
couldn't
worked.
make it go.
Just couldn't finish.
Marks inside, and she's fouled.
Porsche reaching in on that. Got to be straight up. If you're going to do that. If you're going to foul her, you got to foul her hard, right, Joe?
Right.
Make it
Yep,
count.
make it count. Porsche's first foul of the night. The Saints' first of the third quarter. Marks will go to the line. She was quiet in the first half.
Thank you.
But quickly
Boy,
has 3 here in the second half.
We get a 30-second timeout, it looks like.
For the Green Devils. So that'll be their 3rd timeout of the night.
Sammy, can you get you those cheerleaders over there? Everyone's wondering what all the fuss is about. There you go, cheerleaders. Let's hand it to the cheerleaders, also athletes.
They've been loud tonight. We appreciate their support here. Saints lead by 10. Quick timeout early in the third quarter for the Green Devils. After the made free and one 3-point play, they want to set up some defense here. Talk about something.
Our Saints student section has been pretty good this year, although with many of the student sections being men's basketball players, it's a little quieter right now.
Oh, man.
Travel is the call. It'll be Osage basketball. Turnover Saints.
A little happy feet going there.
She was looking for that pass inside, and it
Yeah.
got open. Just
Yeah.
shuffled before. Press.
Saints with some heavy pressure here. Anderson looking to cause some mayhem. Pass up to Tabbert. She's got a, dribbles it off her foot, and the Saints will have the ball.
Pressure causes another turnover.
Yep. Just doing what you wanted to do a little too fast. Easy to do.
Scrappy, scrappy basketball here.
Anderson. This is Kaylee Hicken.
Pass over to Falk on the right wing. Surveys the offense. Dribble drive to the left post. Kicks over to Anderson for a 3 on the way.
Banked it.
Doesn't
Dang.
go.
Just off, and it's rebounded by Klobasa.
She gets it over to Howe, who's bringing the ball up. Looking to set up the offense for the Green Devils. Good defense there by Jar, cutting off that dribble drive to the baseline. Tabber over to Johnson. Pass inside. Good hands by Hicken. There it is. There she's doing it all again. She's like the lunch lady out there. She's serving up the entree, dishing up dessert, taking out the trash, getting the steals.
A little careless pass there by the Saints. Creates turnover.
Shot on the way for the Green Devils. Rattles around. Would have been a 3-pointer, I believe.
Yep. Rebounded by Jar.
Very close to getting in.
Oh, stretch pass up ahead to Falk by Anderson. Does not connect. Green Devils hop in front of that one, take it away.
Coach Cakerice doesn't like that.
Nope, he's standing up, shaking his head, hands on the hips. What are you thinking?
Ooh, man.
And then Porsche is going to get called for a foul.
Been a little too aggressive.
That's her second, both in this half.
She's probably mad she wasn't able to get both of those passes that were just chucked down to her. I mean,
Peterson and Cruzy. Good to see Cruzy back on the court for the Saints.
Yep. Let's have that contact in. I don't see a pirate patch on her.
Nope.
Maybe.
Yep.
That eye is red.
Yeah.
It looks uncomfortable.
Good
but
pass.
she's back out. Tabbert.
And a good bucket.
Marks, for 2. Good job by.
Good strong move inside. Finish through the contact.
I have a feeling the conversation in the Osage locker room was, let's get the ball inside.
Yep.
Get Marks going. They've done just that here in the second half.
Pass inside to Cruzy at the high post. Dribble drive to the right.
Oh.
Layup doesn't go.
Man.
And Osage's got numbers. 2-on-1 for the Green Devils. And the layup is good. Hallie puts 2 on the board for the Green Devils.
Good job to
Ball
pick up
brings it
that
back
dribble.
up.
Howe's got 5.
Hicken dribbles baseline, looking inside for Cruzy. There she is. Oh, she leans in, finds the glass.
Cruzy's first bucket of the second half gives her 12 on the night.
Revenge on her mind right there. No. I say she
Porsche
flopped.
called
I don't know.
for her third foul.
Yeah.
And she'll have to go find the pine for a moment.
Yep.
What's your guys' opinions on that?
I think Portia's probably got to play a little smarter with 2 fouls there. You got to get in front of her if you're going to stop that dribble and kind of not use your hips to push her out of bounds like that.
Yeah.
So,
Urbach checks in for Porsche.
And Coach Anderson's leaning over, probably telling her the same thing I just said.
Yep.
Tabbert's got it at the point.
Going to get a foul away from the ball here on the Saints.
On Lindsay.
Cruzy for her first. A little too aggressive underneath. I don't mind that foul for your first one.
Yeah.
4 minutes to go in the third.
Like we talked about, you got 5 to spend. Just don't spend them all at once.
Can't lose Marks underneath. And the Saints want a
Easy
timeout.
bucket. Way to find the soft spot in the defense.
Marks, yep.
So I feel like the Saints, we were in this situation earlier, and I feel like we need to do the same thing we did when we were close back in the first half. We need to just pull away, get some turnovers, and capitalize on those turnovers.
Well, you're going to have to talk to your sister about that because she kind of sparked that run.
Yeah, there.
Hit a couple layups, tough shots underneath, and step back and nail the 3.
Is she pretty good at doing what you asked her to do?
Marks has
Not
been the
too quick
difference
answer on
in
that
this
one.
half. They held Addison Marks to just 2 in the first half. She has 7 in this half. Very quickly in 4 minutes of basketball.
Yeah, really heads up.
Almost like that was a focus.
Urbach checks in, so does Peterson. Hickens got on the left wing. Cruise ship at the point. Passes it over to Peterson. Dribble drive baseline. Jump shot from 15 feet. Doesn't go. Scramble down low. Out of bounds off the Saints is the call.
It's off of Falk, I believe.
I don't
It's
know
gonna
about
be the call.
that. I don't know about that.
Saints were up by as much as 12 in this quarter. Up by 6 now, whatever that was. Up by 6
I think
now,
you're
35-29.
right
If you're just joining us, 3:32 left here in the third quarter. Saints with the lead here in St. Ansgar.
It's going to be not a travel. Foul on Anderson.
On the arm before the travel.
Before
was
the
the
travel,
call.
yep. The Saints have 5 fouls here in the third, and Osage will shoot 2 the rest of the way in this quarter. 3.5 minutes to go in the quarter. Johnston to the line for 2. Anderson's second foul of the night. First free throw's up and good. Look at this camera angle. I love it. Shots up and good.
All we need to do is just hold this 4-point lead for the rest of the game.
Johnston with 4 on the night.
Peterson thinks about a 3. Dribble drive baseline.
Wow.
And swatted twice by 2 Osage players.
Saw a hand.
Referee right there, no whistle. Back to St. Ansgar.
Urbach.
Dribbles from the corner up to Peterson to the point. Anderson's got it right wing, dribbles to the point.
Active defense.
The active side, wide open Anderson underneath. She puts it in for 2.
That was a great play.
What a backdoor cut there by Anderson.
Anderson's first points of the night. Give the Saints a 6-point lead.
Good heads-up play there by Peterson to find her.
Denied by Cruzy inside on the pass. Stolen away.
Anderson's got it. She brings it up. The left wing to Peterson. Looking to set up the offense. Little screen and roll coming. Cruzy pops out for a look at a 3, but I don't think she's going to shoot that one. Anderson drives baseline and loses handle of the dribble, looked like.
Yep. Steps on the baseline, out of bounds to the Green Devils.
Just thinking too much.
Jar checks in.
10-point lead or maybe 8-point lead at the end of the third quarter, I think would be good for us.
Porsche checks back in. She's got 3, so she's going to have to play smart here.
Yep.
But the Saints definitely miss her on the court.
Osage has yet to commit a foul this quarter. Saints are at 5, so everything from here on out is 2 free throws.
Osage has got a 3-on-2 if they want it. Tabbert drives, dribbles, passes out. And the layup bounces on the back of the iron for Klobasa, but doesn't go. Now we got a scramble on the ground, jump ball.
Saints ball on the jump ball. They're letting them play under the basket, it looks like.
Yeah.
If you're more than 30 feet from the basket, you better not touch anybody else. But if you're under the hoop, go for it.
Lob pass inside to Cruzy. Oh, and she's stuffed.
Wow.
Johnston.
Foul called on Johnston, though.
Swats it away.
She thought it was clean. I think she might be right.
I think she may be right, too, Joe. That looked like a pretty clean shot.
I don't think Cruzy is used to seeing anybody up in the nosebleeds with her.
Right.
Kind of caught her by surprise there.
I feel like the clean ones have been called fouls, and then the ones that weren't clean haven't been called.
More free throw woes for Cruzy.
Maddie Schmidt checking into the chat from Cedar Falls. Thought maybe that Maddie shout-out would make that one go in. Didn't work.
Well, she has only got one eye operating at 100% capacity here tonight, so.
Depth perception is a little off, are you saying, Duke?
If you're just joining us, Cruzy took a hard shot to the face. Looked like maybe her eye soaked up the majority of that blow. So she's been in and out, got some contact solution, and perhaps a new contact after the half here. So she's still
I thought
adjusting.
she was going to come out in a pirate patch or something.
Yeah.
The way she was holding that eye walking off in the first.
We'll have that play and a few more here at the change of the quarter here in just less than 2 minutes.
Good hands by Jar. Jumps in front, steals it. Pass out to Falk on the right wing. Dribbles inside, pump fakes. Back out to Anderson at the point. Kicks over to Porsche for a 3, and she airballs it. Airmail special on that one.
Rebound by Klobasa.
I can see her smiling after that shot, so I think she's fine.
Johnson.
Good drive by Johnson.
Rebound is Porsche.
For the rebound.
She finds Anderson.
Fast break
Drive.
Anderson.
And she's fouled by Johnston.
Hard foul. She earned that trip to the line.
Yes, she did. Kinsey Anderson's going to fix the Saints' woes from the free throw line right here.
Hopefully, don't jinx it.
She is going to, Sammy. Watch. This is what you call the announcer make right here. There's no such thing as a jinx. First one off the left of the iron.
Or so you say.
No good.
One made is
Saints
good
lead
enough.
by 6. Minute 24 to go in the third.
Oh.
No
Got the
good.
rebound.
Yeah, Porsche with the rebound. Into Jar. Jar up. No good. Fought for by Bork. She gets the rebound. No shot, no good.
Wow.
Rebounded by Tabbert.
That was not pretty down there.
No. 3 looks, none of them will go. And the Osage Green Devils come away with it. Chance to cut the lead into 5 for the first time since the first half.
Good move.
Tabbert drives to the paint, finds a soft spot, and the floater goes. Osage cuts it down to a 4-point lead as we're down under a minute here in the third quarter.
3 would be huge here.
Anderson setting up the offense. Screen from Bork.
Good screen.
Pass inside, high post to Jar. She kicks out to Anderson. Tight ball pressure from the Osage Green Devils. Pass inside to Falk, doesn't go. Jarring for the rebound. Ooh. Oh, man.
Saints get 2 looks that time. Neither one will go.
Shot clock is off. We got 18 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
Don't allow a bucket here.
Good defense by Kinsey Anderson.
Bork's come up with a steal.
8 seconds.
Pass up to Porsche, and she's fouled.
3.7 on the clock. That'll be Johnston's 3rd foul, all in this quarter. So J.C. Johnston.
And she's been playing big for the Green Devils. So she got to be careful.
Correction,
here.
They gave that last foul to somebody else, so that was just her 2nd.
Oh. Thought about shooting it. Remembered she had a couple seconds to make a play, and it was too late.
1.4 remaining in the quarter. Saints can't foul here with 5 fouls in the quarter.
Not if they want to give them 2 free throws.
Oh. Marks the shot's no good. Good defense by Natalie Bork.
Oh, sorry, I missed that. My bad.
Well, that might have been a good shot in a game of horse, but
she kind of an over the back, trying to get one off there. Doesn't go. They don't call the foul. And we head to the 4th. Saints lead 37-33.
Hey, with that, we're going to go ahead and hit some replays here from this game earlier on. Your screen's better than mine for watching this, Joe, but
as we pick up some, you watch the defensive pressure by Osage. They played really, really well defensively in this second half. They got Addison Marks going in that third quarter. She has 7 in the third quarter, 9 on the night. Klobasa with 7, Howe with 5, and J.C. Johnston with 4. For the Saints, it's Amelia Porsche with 12. Cruzy with 12. Aspen Falk has 4. Hicken has 5. Bork has a bucket, and Anderson with a bucket. 8 minutes to go to decide this one. They're always close between these two teams. Tonight will be no different. 37-33 Saints lead. Head to the final quarter. Been a good basketball game.
It really has been a good basketball game.
Absolutely.
Well
Everything
played.
you expect between these two teams going on the fourth quarter, and it's anybody's game at this point.
We talked about Cruzy and Porsche having 10 points apiece in the first half. Only 2 points each for them in the third quarter so far. So
Amelia has 6 rebounds. Jar has 5.
Dribble drive by Tabbert. Kicks it out.
Out. Out. Out.
And we got a foul.
I don't know.
Call Porsche for her 4th foul.
Wow.
With the body there.
That one's tough.
Gonna keep her in. Never mind.
Jar comes in for Porsche. Just 13 seconds gone in the quarter, and Porsche will have to sit for 3 or 4 minutes, I would guess.
Inside to Johnston. She's fouled on the shot, it looks
Wow.
like.
And she'll shoot 2.
Quick whistle.
Yeah, I guess they're going to try to slow this one down here in the fourth quarter. 2 quick fouls by the Saints, and Johnston will shoot 2. They give that one to Falk. That's just her first.
Man, it's going to be a 2-point game if she makes this.
That one was pure silk. Didn't touch nothing but net. Johnston's second attempt on the way.
Same thing.
Looked just like the first one.
And Johnston
and it's a
has
2-point
6.
game.
Good screen by Cruzy.
Picking for 3. No good. Cruzy.
Oh, what a
good.
We'll call that one a pass. Picking to Cruzy.
Saints are going to press.
Oh, pass.
Quarterback throw up ahead to the Green Devils. Break the press nicely. Johnston inside.
Great
Good
block
hands by Cruzy. Jump ball.
That'll be the Saints ball on the jump ball.
Baseline judge about made the travel motion. Looked at his compadres.
Well, Brandon down there thought about it. Brandon's a baseball ump. He decided we'd call that a jump ball after the other two decided that as well. He decided he would want to be the odd man out. Don't blame him.
Good call.
Good job by J.C.
Screen
Johnston.
by Cruzy. And she got that wide base. It's hard to step around.
Floater by Falks, no good.
Short off the iron. Talbert on the left wing. Osage down by 4.
Good defense.
Rebounded by Jar.
They're on
Anderson
the ground.
looking to push.
Saints
They
have
got
numbers.
inside to Cruzy. Oh, blocked from behind by Johnston, and that's going to be 2 free throws for Cruzy.
We'll take it.
And that's
We'll
Johnston's third now, I believe. Off one. They're going to get her for her third. First foul from the Green Devils in the quarter.
Cruzy has not been shooting well from the line, so I think the Green Devils are okay with her taking these attempts, but with Johnston having 3 fouls, I don't think they probably want that. But, you know, like we said, if you don't use them, you lose them. So.
Yep. And she's a smart player, played really aggressively for 3 quarters and only managed to pick up 3 fouls. So.
There we go.
Cruzy gets the lid off the free throw stripe.
There you go. Now remember how you did that one. Yep. Do it that way every time. It's that easy.
She's got 15 tonight.
I like to see this full court pressure. It seemed like Osage struggled earlier in the game.
10. That's
Howe
Howe.
inside.
Nice shot. Good defense by Cruzy. She was ready to take the charge, and Howe gets rid of it before committing that charge. Gets the bucket.
Good shot by Howe.
Oh.
Offensive foul, Lindsay Cruzy. Smooth and screen. Good call. Good call there. Keep her feet set next time.
Rice not happy with Aspen Falk there. Took off a little too soon, didn't wait for Cruzy to get set.
It's a timing thing, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Pressure by the Saints. Got to be smart pressure, and they do. Underneath, out of bounds, Saints basketball.
Yep. No call down below.
Hard contact under the rim.
Absolutely.
That was Klobasa, who's still trying to get up.
Running into Cruzy like a brick wall, too.
I really thought that was a foul somewhere, somehow against somebody.
We mentioned Osage has 12 girls who have played in a game. That is not the case tonight. They have played all 5, the same 5, pretty religiously with a couple of girls coming in now and then. I think they've only played 7 all night.
Yeah, 7 it looks like.
Money! 3 on the way.
Money!
Kinsey Anderson with ice in her veins.
Cold-blooded.
And the Saints lead by 6. Anderson with 5 on the night.
Yeah!
Timeout Osage.
Oh,
They're
man.
going to give Osage the timeout, and that'll save them a turnover there. Cost them a timeout, save them a turnover. They have just 1 timeout left by my math. We'll see if my math's very good.
Momentum might have just shifted here after that.
Got a 6-point game, so two triples will tie it. Or 6 free throws, or 3 field goals, or any number of
things. The Saints will look to press here again. Keep that pressure on. See if they can create that turnover. I'm with Sammy. Get a bucket here. Get a steal and a bucket.
Yeah, it all comes down to stops. I mean, well, you still got to put the ball in the hoop too, but Saints are about 13 points behind their pace from where they want to be. Happy. I'm sure they're happy with how they played overall.
Yeah. They only allowed 13 points in that third quarter. It seemed like Osage scored a million.
Yeah.
They really didn't. It's just the Saints only had 11. I think that's the difference. Saints have gone cold, struggling from the free throw line early in this season. And
Tabbert brings it up for the Green Devils.
Travel.
Good hands by Falk, and she gets a steal, keeps it.
Good hustle.
Just
Good
about tiptoe on the sideline.
Just a toe out of bounds for Falk. Those are those batted passes that we talked about. I know that's a goal for these girls. Is
dozen a game, that's the goal.
A dozen is the number that they're shooting for. So I love that strategy of if we can deflect 12 passes a game, we think we like our chances.
I love these bite-sized goals the coach is setting for these girls.
Gives you something to shoot for, and everybody can kind of chip in because they're all team goals. They're team-oriented things that
Yep. May not show up on the stat sheet, but they show up on the sheet the coaches care about.
Yeah,
And that's
absolutely.
what matters. Yep. And they create W's for the basketball team.
Man,
good shot there. Tabbert for 2.
4-point game.
She has 10 on the night. Came in averaging 5 a game, has 10 tonight.
Yeah, she's really stepped up. Kind of the senior leader has been tonight anyways. Hicken on the right wing, thinks better about it. Anderson's got it at the point. Over to Falk on the left wing. She dribbles baseline, pump fake, passes it up to Hicken, thinks about a 3, doesn't take it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Jar puts on a screen for Anderson. Cruzy at the high post. Falk with the 3 on the way, and she's got it.
Nothing but wow. Aspen Falk with her first bucket of the second half. She has 7.
That was a clutch play.
And Osage has
Don't
numbers.
Foul.
Beats the press, gets the foul, and the bucket.
The bucket.
Man, I don't know about that.
Yeah, that was the right call.
That was.
Addison Marks has 11 with a chance to make it 12.
I guess.
Yeah, she wasn't set there, Sammy. I think that was a good call.
Third foul on Cruzy.
Probably not the best view for me right here.
Free throw won't go, but it's
Rattles out,
rebounded by
Johnson with
Johnston.
the rebound, and she's got another deuce. Falk got her arm wrapped in there. Unfortunate, going for the ball, and not a whole lot you can do there. Reaching for the ball, your arm gets twisted up in there, tangled up, and she goes back up for the shot, and you already got your hand on her arm.
And that's 5 fouls for the Saints.
Yeah, that creates a really interesting dynamic here in the game. With this game being as close as it is and the Saints with 5 fouls, that means free throws every time a Saint commits a foul from here on out.
Yeah.
Flourish back in.
Checks in for Jar.
And that's one of the easiest ways you can let your opponent back into the game when you're leading, is let them take free shots at the hoop when the clock is stopped.
Cruzy with a rebound.
Anderson left wing, long 3 on the way.
Man.
Short.
Rebounded by
rebound.
Hicken.
She dribbles out to the right wing, back to the point to Anderson. She drives left, all the way left down to the baseline, kicks out to the corner. Falk's got it. Screen by Cruzy. Hey, she waited for her to set the screen that time.
That was good.
Yep.
She learned.
Jump shot on the way. Rebound, Cruzy. Oh, swallowed away.
Blocked by
Johnston's been
Johnston.
doing good defense up at the rim against Cruzy tonight. That's like her 3rd block, I think, on Cruzy.
Yep, I believe so.
Howe passes it back to the point. Klobasa over to Tabbert. Dribbles right. Osage looking to get some offense going here. They're only down 4 with 3.5 minutes to go.
Johnston
drives and puts it in.
She's taken over this game in the
Yes, she
last
has.
10 minutes, and at this point, it's anybody but Johnston if you're a Saints fan.
Absolutely. Don't want to foul either. Cruzy with the screen. Green Devil hits the deck. Saints got numbers if they want it. Porsche tried to go for the up and under, doesn't fall for it. Jump shot on the way from Falk. 15-footer doesn't go.
Oh, no.
3 minutes to go in this game. Saints lead by 2.
I think if you're the Saints, you want to take those shots going downhill. They've settled for a lot
No
of jumpers
good.
the last few
Rebound by
possessions.
Falk.
Falk gets it back.
Timeout.
Timeout, Saints.
Getting a little antsy in the gym here now. You can hear some.
Full timeout taken by the Green Devils. Correction. Timeout. Now he says Saints. All right,
Yep.
timeout,
Yep,
Saints.
All right, we'll be right back after this message from Johnson Oil.
For nearly 30 years, we have been a partner to the communities in Northeast Iowa, fulfilling the energy needs of our neighbors and friends. A good partner knows your business and understands your needs. Providing the highest level of service possible is our mission. Our customers count on us to reliably and safely deliver the fuel products they need to keep their productivity high whenever the need arises. We are continuously improving our capabilities by adding storage, improving the fleet, or utilizing new technology. We've put together a well-rounded team of specialists who welcome the opportunity to answer your questions and assist your plans. These efforts result in a better experience for our customers. At Johnson Oil, we're in business to be partners in your success.
And we're back. We got a quick trivia question, so if you guys can think of it, go back to the game there.
Who's on there, Sam?
Sammy. We showed you those banners up there. For 4 straight years, the Saints qualified for the state tournament from 98 to 2001. Who was the leading scorer on that team for those 4 years?
Good question. Answer down in the chat if you know the answer to that. Saints lead by 2 with the ball here. Look to get a good shot. Amelia Porsche for 3.
Jeez, got it.
Bloodied.
Money for
Sammy's
Porsche.
cheering on his sister there. She swishes it for 3.
Saints lead by 5.
Big
Johnston
shot. Oh, man.
fouled again on the way to the hoop.
Early call. Early call.
She's like, give me the ball, get out the way, 'cause
Yep.
I'm going to put some points on the board here. She's
She,
back to
no
the
doubt,
line.
is the reason that Osage is within 5.
What do you got for points on her, Joe?
She has 9, looking for 11 here in this trip to the stripe. But she's got, I don't know how many offensive rebounds. It's a bunch.
Yeah.
That one
Defensive
doesn't
rebounds,
go.
several blocks.
3 or 4 blocks, I want to say.
You can hear the boys, the varsity boys.
I don't think
or
that's
the
the varsity
student
boys. That's
section.
the student section.
Yeah,
being a
the
little
student section cheering loud.
rambunctious.
Johnston makes 1. She's got 10.
Saints looking to get it up quick. They're not messing around, putting the pressure on. Pickens got it in the right wing, passes the corner. Anderson's got it, takes a look. Looks inside to Cruzy. She's got it.
And
we
she's
got a foul
fouled
on
by
the arm.
Marks.
I think Marks kind of reached for the ball there, caught her on the wrist. Ref didn't like it.
They've been doing everything they can to deny that entry pass to Cruzy.
They've been
Played good defense.
They've been doing a good job of defending Cruzy inside tonight. And even when she gets the ball, they've had good hands up high.
Yep.
You know, usually I'm sure Cruzy's used to shooting over people, but she's had a couple blocked on her tonight.
Just a second foul here in the quarter for the Green Devils.
Porsche pump fakes. Oh, little head fake.
Oh.
Stutter step to the side, doesn't go.
But
Anderson,
that- does it?
the rebound inside,
No.
doesn't go.
Oh.
Off of
bounds.
Aspen Falk, it looked like, perhaps,
Yep.
on that one. Goes back to the Green Devils.
It seems like whenever everybody cheers after she makes a move, it's like she misses. Oh.
4-point game, minute 45 to go.
Saints have missed a lot of bunnies inside tonight. Oh,
wow.
And Johnston will go to the line for 2 on the Anderson foul.
Anderson is surprised by that one.
I am too. And if you go to the replay, I mean,
We're going to it right now.
not a lot
That
of-
felt like the ref was expecting a collision, and then it didn't happen, but he blew his whistle.
A little too late.
Still early in the
to take it
season.
back.
The referees are learning are still trying to get in the mode of this whole 5-foul automatic bonus thing also. So they fix their own mistakes, send Johnson to the line. She makes the first.
Makes them pay for it. You know, in sports, calls are going to go your way. Sometimes they're not. So you got to take advantage of them when you can. And Osage just about
Missed
does
it,
it. 2 free
gets the
throws. But they get the
rebound.
rebound back. And right
Yes,
to Falk,
go,
saved
go,
out of
go.
bounds. Got 2-on-2 here. Falk recognizes it, slows it down.
3-point lead, minute and a half to go for the Saints.
Hicken in the right corner.
Use some clock and get some points on this possession.
Yep.
Is what the Saints are trying to do here.
Yep, you don't want to shoot until that thing gets probably under 10. Inside to Cruzy. Up and in. A
Unless
little
you get
off-balance shot.
Yep. If you can get that ball inside, go ahead and take it.
Yeah,
Cruzy has
don't
17.
listen to me, Joe.
Cruzy has 17.
Tabbert with a long 3. Ribs
No
out. Rebound inside. And the Osage Green Devils are going back to the line.
They're
Millie's
going to
out.
get Porsche for her 5th.
Porsche is
On
out.
What I thought was a tough way to
Yep.
foul out there.
Yeah, you don't want to foul out 90 feet from your own basket.
That was close. That was a close call, but
Bork checks in for Porsche.
man.
Porsche goes to the bench with 5. Amelia had 15 tonight. Another good night from Amelia Porsche.
It's a really, really clutch 3, in my opinion. If we win this game by 3, that 3 could have been huge. And she missed the first one.
Well, there's a minute left, so there's
Yeah.
plenty of time for
A comeback.
any outcome to happen
Yeah.
in this game. So
Saints are up by 5. Kabasa misses the first, makes the second.
good as gold on the second. Cruzy looking to inbound,
Timeout.
and we got a timeout by Coach Cake Rice. Going to settle things down here.
I believe Osage only has one left. And St. Ansgar has 2. Wow. St. Ansgar does just have one timeout. They just informed the bench. He didn't signal to Osage. He just went over and walked over and talked to them. So I assume he told them they also have one. Yep. And now he tells his compadres here that each team has one timeout remaining. 1 minute to go. Saints lead by 4 with the basketball. I would guess Osage will look to apply a little pressure here as the Saints inbound.
2-possession game. You don't want to let them burn 35 seconds off. You know, they got the shot clock. They got the shot clock now, so that does help.
And
you know,
3 years ago, it would have been
just dribble out this minute if you could keep the ball away from them.
In fact, a lot of teams would foul immediately on the inbound here just to prevent that. Now you can just play really solid, hard defense. And
a chance to get
try to get the turnover without having a foul.
Joe, you remember that game in Rockford a few years ago where they opened up the game just dribbling around the outside? It was minutes. It was. It was. I couldn't believe it.
Shot.
It was maybe the most frustrating moments I've had in watching basketball.
Good inbound play by the Saints. Give and go.
Yep. Nice and easy. Anderson brings it up to the point over to Hicken on the right wing. And we got a foul there. Fouls on Gost.
Her first.
Is it Gast or Gost?
Gost.
Nail biter right here.
Fresh 35 on the shot clock.
Yeah, so now there's just 15 seconds differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Easy inbound to Anderson. She passes to Falk. Oh, she hits the deck.
Good
Gets it off the Hicken.
Anderson at the top of the key, 34 seconds.
Way to settle it down. You don't need to rush a basket here. You got 15 seconds. They gave you a fresh shot clock on that foul. You may as well use it all.
Cruzy's fouled. She'll go to the line for 2.
By far the biggest game of the season for Lindsay Cruzy.
Give that foul to Tabbert. That's her second.
Seems to be the theme tonight. Scream while they're shooting.
First one's no good. Second one banks in.
Bank is open.
I use the bank board, Jimmy. That's
Lindsay Cruzy has 18. Stolen
Anderson
away by
gets
Anderson.
She's got a fast break. And she turns it right back over.
Saints lead by 5, 10 seconds to go. Johnston.
Green Devils need a quick one. Johnston drives, doesn't go.
Rebounded by Bork.
Out to Aspen Falk, and that looks like it'll be
will
it.
Do it. The Saints win 52-47 over the Green Devils. A hard-fought game, well played by both teams.
Absolutely.
The Saints come out on top.
Great game here for the Saints. They win the first and second quarters. Osage takes it to them in the third quarter, but they come out victorious here in the fourth.
Yeah.
To finish the game here, 54-47.
52-47.
I'm sorry, 52-47. Yep. These old eyes don't work the way they used to, Joe.
Lindsay Cruzy has 18 on the night. Played a fantastic game.
Yes, she did.
Amelia Porsche with 15. Kinsey Anderson has 5 on the night. Both Porsche and Anderson with 2 huge threes late in that fourth quarter to seal it for the Saints. Bork has 2. Hicken has 5. Falk has 7. And that's your scoring for the Saints. On the Osage side, J.C. Johnston played a whale of a game. Not just scoring-wise, but defensively.
Oh, she took over in that second half.
She sure did. And she has 10 on the night. Addison Marks, real quiet first half, had an explosive third quarter. She scored 9 in the third quarter, ends the night with 11. Riley Tabbert has 10 tonight. Miley Howe finishes the night with 7, and Klobasa has 8. So the Saints come out on top, 52-47. not the Saints' cleanest game shooting-wise. I think they missed 14 three-footers and in.
Yep.
And they'll work on that. Some of that is credit to Osage's defense. Their girls were relentless, especially in that second half. Inside, just deny.
And they did a great job of denying inside and getting pressure on those inside shots without fouling.
Yeah.
So I don't think at all in this game did the Saints get into the bonus for the free throws.
And this early in the season, a lot of this stuff will get cleaned up as the season progresses. But overall, a really good game. A lot to learn from for both teams. If you are just joining us, was there anything you needed to touch on here for graphics or anything like that?
Well, I seen we have a couple answers in the chat for the
we got
trivia.
answers in the chat. Well,
Trivia question: the leading scorer in 1998 through 2001.
Yeah. Well, we kind of come up with that question off the top of our head during that commercial break. And
I hope
we got
you know the answers.
2 correct answers.
Two correct answers in the chat. Maddie Schmidt and Brad Ames both guessed Lisa.
Kind of an easy
Green.
question if you know anything about past Saints basketball. And you
she went on to
one
play
guess.
Iowa State. Is that
yes,
correct?
She did.
It was a force in the Big 12.
Absolutely.
For the Cyclones after the Saints.
All right, if you are just joining us, we are now we're in game number 4 of the night here. We saw a JV girls Saints victory. We saw a JV boys Osage victory. We just watched varsity girls Saint Ansgar victory. And then now we're into the 4th game here of the night that's going to take place here in about 12 and a half minutes. We're going to take a quick commercial break here for a few. We're going to come back at you with some pregame. Oh, Travis got some good stuff, I think, in store for us here. Oh, Joe's got a new card. Thank you, sir. We're going to be back after this, so stay with us. We got one more game coming up in tonight's quad.
We are currently in our 10th year of operations here at Bet Roofing. One of the most exciting things about owning a business has been just seeing us grow over the course of that decade, from starting out again pretty small to what we're able to accomplish in the amount of square footage of roof we put on.
So this year will be our first year of being full-time roofing. So kind of what our plan is to keep on doing what we're doing right now, but obviously we want to expand and grow upon the business and probably branch out into different communities in North Iowa.
One of the things that we really pride ourselves on at BET Roofing is the people that sell you your roof, the people that give you estimates, are the ones that actually are on the job site every single day, putting shingles on your roof, looking over projects, and just making sure that things are held to the highest quality that you would expect for your home. We know that roofing can be a pretty crucial part to protecting your house from the elements, so we make sure to be as responsive as possible to get out to your house, and if we need to cover something up short term, but we try to also make a priority as our customers contact us and reach out to us, getting them on the list and moving forward as soon as possible.
I enjoy the manual labor of it. Some people don't enjoy that, but I'm one of those people that do. And I enjoy the work. It's very fulfilling, and you get to see what you accomplished every day, and working with the people is probably one of the biggest things that I enjoy too. It's fun to seeing people satisfied with the work you do.
One of my favorite parts about roofing is seeing the physical progress you make on the job site each day. You get a lot of satisfaction from driving by properties you've done in the past and seeing what you've done and being proud of what you're able to accomplish. Definitely is a lot of hard work, but it's definitely worth it in the end as well.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Box K Beef, premium wholesale beef. From our place to your plate.
Brought to you in part by Gordy's Repair in Stacyville, Iowa.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it. Contact Agent Brian Putney with offices in Saint Ansgar and Stacyville, Iowa.
Our 124,000 square foot facility houses the latest in design, manufacturing, and finishing technology. And most importantly, it is home to a dedicated group of team members committed to providing the best products and services for our customers.
We have a lot of honest, hardworking employees working together to create the best product and get it to our customers in the most time-efficient manner to keep the ag industry moving.
I would say that the key for Wold's success is truly in our employees and the fact that they care so much and are so passionate about the wheel that they build or the wheel that they ship out.
Our advanced powder coating process provides a durable, uniform, and protective surface and is available in a variety of colors. Powder coating is the fastest growing finishing technology in America and is friendly to the environment.
It's top-notch equipment that we use. We use all nice GEMA spray equipment guns. I mean, they're top of the line, and it just makes everything easier when you have good tools and to work with.
Most of our welding is still done by hand, but our robotic welder is designed for unprecedented speed and precision and completely automates the handling and welding of component parts. CNC machines provide highly advanced automation and extremely accurate creation of parts and are utilized on both large and small orders.
We often give tours to outsiders that come in and they're just amazed at how clean our facility is, and I have to give the kudos to our employees for caring about the space that we've given them to work in. They take a lot of pride in it.
There's been a lot of longtime employees at Wold's, and I think the customers know that and they can see it and realize it, and I feel like that's why they keep coming back, and they know they're going to get a good product.
At Wool Rim and Wheel, customer loyalty, innovation, operational excellence, product quality, and leadership drive our mission to provide the best rims and wheels for off-road, ag, and construction equipment.
Agronomy, we embrace a holistic approach to crop production, focusing on soil, seed, and plant health. K2 Agronomy, helping our customers to achieve the maximum return on their investment.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Canine Cabin Kenneling and Pet Services in Stacyville, Iowa.
Focus Insurance Team's experienced agents understand the unique risks and needs of the agricultural community. They offer competitive rates and comprehensive coverage to protect your farm, equipment, crops, and livestock. Choose Focus Insurance for reliable service, market expertise, and peace of mind.
Gentlemen, guess what time it is?
It's game time.
It's
Well,
boys
5
varsity
minutes,
basketball.
56 seconds from game time.
Well, game time for them is in about 6 minutes. For us, it starts right now. Joe, what do you got?
All right,
Who are we
so
playing?
the Osage Green Devils square off against the Saint Ansgar Saints here in Saint Ansgar tonight, top of Iowa Conference East. We failed to mention that in the girls' game, but the girls now lead the conference with 2 wins. Osage comes in with 2 wins in the conference. They have played Newman and Central Springs. They beat Newman 71-54, and Central Springs, guys, check this out, 85-32. They edged Central Springs. Osage has 2 guys that will absolutely shoot the lights out if you leave them open for even a minuscule moment in time. Quinn Street, sophomore, averaging 18.3 points a game. And number 2, Madden Eulenhop, averaging 26.7 points per game.
Street and Eulenhop can shoot 3-pointers from Osage into our basket and anywhere in between.
That's correct. So they're the 2 guys to watch for the Osage Green Devils tonight. They're averaging 75 points a game. Those 2 average 45. So that's where their scoring is going to come from. For the Saints, come in 1-1 tonight with that win over Central Springs. So both of these teams have beaten Central Springs on the season. The Saints win that one 51-49. led by a bunch early, and Central Springs came back in that one. Saints hold on to win by 2. They lost to Hampton on Saturday in a tough loss for the Saints. They played really well, led the whole game, and let that one slip away, lose 53-50. So the Saints come in terms of players to watch. Hunter Hillman, 12 rebounds a game, 14 points a game. He's got 5 blocks and 3 steals as well to add to that. Hunter Hillman, the big guy, down low for the Saints. Carson Sparrow did not play in game 1 due to illness. Is back in it. He came off the bench, played a lot in game number 2 at Hampton.
He's got 16 points a game.
Yeah, had 16 in that one, and 4 assists as well. So Carson was back, and I'm sure he'll start tonight for the Saints now that he's back, got his legs underneath him, kind of recovering from that respiratory illness. A couple other guys to watch for your Saints. They've really spread the ball around this year. We talked about Carson Sparrow and Hunter Hillman. Jay Suisow, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1.5 steals, and 11 points per game. Tyke Remster, the point guard, 4.5 steals per game and 15 points per game for Tyke Remster. Here's the stat of the night. If you're a point guard, you're watching your assist to turnover ratio, right?
Yeah.
And Mr. Remster's would be an even 3.0.
3 to the good.
3 to the good, which is what you want from your senior point guard. He's got 3 assists for every turnover on the season. He's played really well in the first 2 games. Looks to keep that rolling here tonight. For the Green Devils, their big guy underneath, Mags Knudsen, senior, 6'2", averaging 4 rebounds a game and almost 14 points per game for him. So you stack those 3 guys together, so they're averaging 75 points a game, 60 of them from Knudsen, Uhlenhop, and Street.
Yep.
You're going to hear those names a lot tonight. Saints.
And their numbers are 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3, exactly. The Saints expect a 2-3 defense here from the Green Devils tonight as they try to keep the ball out of Hunter Hillman's hands down low. If they run that, I think a key for the Saints tonight will be their outside shooting. Got to get Hillman, Suisow, Beeland, Remster, and others going from the perimeter to help open up that shot inside for Hillman.
Yep. Best way to break open a 2-3 zone is, well, one, you can shoot your way out of it. If you start draining threes, then you're probably going to have to switch something up. Or get the ball into the high post, because once you're in there, the defense, they all have to turn around and then turn away from their guys. So that's, you want a good distributor, someone in the middle who can catch that ball. And, you know, we saw in the first game, Suisow was playing really big down low on those short corner plays, you know.
Yep.
And so I think if Osage is in a 2-3 zone, they're going to want to find Hillman at the top of the key and see if he can dish down to Suisow for some of those easy buckets inside.
Your starters for the Saints look to be number 3, Drew Powers, number 10, Tyke Remster, number 15, Jay Suisow, 22, Hunter Hillman, and 23, Carson Sparrow. For the Green Devils, number 1, Quinn Street, number 2, Madden Uhlenhop, number 3, Max Knudsen, number 5, Carson Marks, 6'4" senior, and rounding out the starting 5 for the Osage Green Devils, Connor Tomey, senior, number 12. 50 seconds to go before official introductions here for the boys' game. The Osage Green Devils versus the Saint Ansgar Saints. We will turn it over to the, what do we call it? The stadium announcer? What are we going to, the on-court announcer?
Glenn, I think.
We'll just go with Glenn.
Turn it over to Glenn.
We'll just go with Glenn.
If you're from Saint Ansgar, you know what that means.
Thanks to Gordy's Implement for their support of Saints TV and for lending Glenn and his services to Saints Athletics. If you're out there. All I had to do was start talking again.
That's it.
First for head coach Mike Braun, assistant coach Ryan Huffman, Eric Goddard, and the Osage Green Devils. A sophomore, number 1, Quinn Street. A junior, number 2, Pat Uhlenhop. A senior, number 3, Max Knudsen. A senior, number 5, Carson Marks. And a junior, number 35, Maddox Cochran. Here's the starting lineup for head coach Jason Squire, Eric Klein, assistant coach Logan Zipsey, and the Saint Ansgar Saints. A senior, number 3, Drew Powers. A senior, number 10, Tyke Rumster. A junior, number 15, Jace Schweisaw. A senior, number 22, Hunter Hellman. And a senior, number 23, Carson Sparrow.
All right, so you probably noticed there for Osage, quick change. They changed their starting lineup for the first time this year. It'll be Maddox Cochran starting for the Green Devils, number 35.
It's not another one of those situations where we start off with 2 free throws for a lineup change like we did last time, is
right.
it?
No, it looks like the coach got that one changed at Hampton on Saturday. They had a technical foul to start the girls' game due to a lineup error. So not one of those tonight. It took us a couple of minutes to figure out what was going on. Hillman to take the tip, and he wins it to Schweisaw. Schweisaw finds Sparrow in the corner. Sparrow knocked away by Knudsen
with the good hands, easy layup, and the Osage Green Devils are on the board first. What, your boy not eat his Wheaties this morning, Eric?
I do not believe he ate his Wheaties, though. This is a good lesson. I made him eggs, and he wouldn't eat them.
Oh,
he said he wanted cereal instead. It wasn't Wheaties, by the way.
Big rebound by Drew Powers, too strong inside. Osage gets a rebound, and they're looking to push.
And
easy
they do.
deuce for Eulenhop. He's got 2.
Transition baskets will kill the Saints tonight. Osage lives on them.
And that's how you get players heated up and into the rhythm. Just give them an easy deuce layup going the other way. You don't want to do that, especially early.
And these guys are good at it.
Rumster's got it at the point. Over to the Sparrow on the wing. High post to Hillman. That's what you got to do in the 2-3, but got to be strong with the ball.
Yeah.
Turn over to Osage.
Has it stolen away by Marks.
Eulenhop. Over to Street in the corner. Back to Knudsen at the point. Green Devils working inside.
Man.
And Marks up for the strong bucket.
It's 6-0 early.
6-0 lead for the Saints.
Saints got to get some offense going here. Strong with the basketball.
Powers inside. Back out to Remster. He dribbles, drives to the right. And looks like we got...
Fouled by Street.
Fouled by Street.
Quinn Street with his first. The Saints look to keep the pressure on numbers 1 and 2. Would love to see a bunch of early fouls on those 2 guys.
Kick out to Remster for 3.
Oh, man.
And he's
That
short.
was close. That was close.
Knudsen with the rebound. He finds Street in the corners. Dribbles in. Takes a floater. Doesn't go. Second time. Doesn't go. Both shots short. Hillman with the rebound.
Got a break there.
And the Saints look to attack. Schweisaw drives baseline. Has it poked away. Eulenhop with the quick hands.
They're going to let the boys play, it looks like, too.
Yeah.
They are definitely going to let the boys play.
Could hear that one from up here. With my headset on.
Marks has it on the right wing. Back to Eulenhop at the point. Pretty quiet in the gym.
It is quiet. Maybe that's probably why I could hear the slap.
Pass over to Cochran.
Shoot
he
it.
finds
No good.
Marks. No good on the 3-point attempt.
Rebounded by Powers.
Snares the rebound.
Fighting over the rebound.
We've seen enough of these games here, Joe. I know sitting on these stands with you over the years, a lot can happen when the referees choose either to blow or not blow the whistle, right?
Powers. Hillman finds Powers inside.
Great
That's what we
feed.
talked about. When you're going to break that 2-3 zone, you got to get that ball to the point, turn and look, and they found an open man down low for the easy bucket. 3-pointer on the way for Street, and he nails it.
Good shot.
The Green Devils have 4 guys with points early in this one.
Yep, they're not messing around here in the first quarter. Find Hillman inside, dribble drive, and he's blocked. I think
By
Eulenhop
Eulenhop.
got a hand on it there. Good hands from the junior. Cochran has in the corner. He dribbles into the paint. Another three on the way. Heat check for Street, and he is heating up.
Louise. Good shot.
Esquire needs a timeout.
Yeah, 12-2 early. Saints have looked out of sorts, and the Green Devils have made them pay for it.
Tight defense, the high arch on those three-pointers. They just, they're like butter.
Got to get a hand up.
We need to force them into some shots that they can't make.
Well, those last 2 threes were pretty deep there for Street, the sophomore.
He likes this building. He loves the rims inside this
Yeah.
place. I think he dropped 30 on us last year here.
Well, he doesn't needed the rims on those 2 shots.
No,
'cause those
that's what I
were
mean. Yeah, he just
pure.
maybe he likes the net is the better way to say it.
Could be, Joe. Schwiesaw's got it at the point. Sparrow with the 3, and he answers.
Good answer.
Shot.
Good shot by Sparrow.
Catches it in rhythm.
Smooth.
Hop brings it up. Marks has it in the corner. He had an open 3. I guess the Saints will let him have it. It's this guy they don't want shooting. Street and Hop.
They got Remster on Street and Powers on Hop. I like that defensively. Knudsen has it knocked away, but gets it back.
Good hands by Powers, and Webster comes up with it.
Yeah, if they're going to let him play, we can reach also, right? Have it at her.
Hillman inside, passes down to Schwiesaw in the short corner, and he's fouled on the shot.
Fouled by Marks. Schwiesaw will go to the line for 2. Saints trail by 7 early. First one's up and good. Beelan checks in for Powers.
I'm trying to
It
breathe.
looks like Clevenger will be checking in for Jace after this one.
I'm trying to breathe with my headset on, but then it feels like there's just a gush of air going into my mic.
Schwiesaw misses the second, just rolls out.
So that makes him 5 of 7 on the year, Schwiesaw, from the charity stripe. Osage got a
checks in for
6-point
Osage.
lead. Hop with a long 3-hand in his face, doesn't go. Schwiesaw snares the rebound.
Gets Street off his feet so he can go around him. Good thinking.
Passes inside to Hillman. They're attacking that high post early. Jump shot from Hillman doesn't go.
Good try.
Street for 3. Got it. Oh, he does not. Looked pure from here.
You're too kind, Joe. Got a 4-on-3 for the Saints the other way. And
Now there's
Beelan
the
with
3 I wanted to
three.
see.
Beelan gets the lid off.
You show him how to do that, Joe?
I did. He answers, and the Saints are within 3.
Good answer from the States. Cutting that lead down to 3. 3 on the way from Hudek.
The Saints will
doesn't
take that.
go. So we saw another rebound inside defensively. Kick out to Sparrow, wide open 3 from the corner. Doesn't roll. Hillman rebound inside. Can't hang on to it. Knudsen's got it the other way.
We're good.
Knudsen drives and is fouled. See if they get Sparrow. They get Schwiesaw on the foul. His first.
Saints on a 7-point run here. They're down 2-12. Just a couple moments ago.
Saints' first foul of the night.
The missed 3-pointers will really help us in this game.
Squire
Can't let
making
1 and
some-
2 shoot them. That's the
Good block by Powers.
Talk about letting them play.
2 offensive rebounds. And finally, Street draws the foul on the 3rd attempt by the Green Devils. Got a box out there, Joe. What do you say?
Yep, got a box out.
For that play, Squire made some substitutions. Hillman, Sparrow, and I believe Schwiesaw went to the bench. 3 leading scores for the Saints. Taking a breather.
So Klein and Clevenger in. Cochran checks back in for the Green Devils. And March is going to get a breather. Now Hodek is going to sit, and Griffin Eulenhop, little brother Eulenhop, checks in, just a freshman. And you think Big Brother Madden can shoot. Wait till you see Griffin shoot.
Money.
Street makes both. He has 8 early in this one.
Back to a 5-point lead for the Green Devils.
Beelan to Remster. Remster with a really
good pass
save.
inside. Spin move by Powers, and he can't finish.
Man.
Beautiful move, beautiful execution. Got to get back on defense, find your man.
Oh,
And they leave Street open for 3, and he, can't quite make him pay. Little short, bounces off the top of the glass.
Street misses his first one of the night, I believe.
I mean, I think
Yeah.
2
no,
for 2.
I think he missed one other one earlier.
So he's 2 for 4 on the night.
I believe so.
From the 3-point land with 8 points.
I would feel disrespected if somebody left me wide open.
It is miscommunication
You
on
would,
the
huh,
defense.
Sammy? If you were sure like that.
I'm sure
And
if
you would
you
make
asked-
them pay for disrespecting you.
I'm sure if you ask Squire if they were planning to leave Street open for 3, the answer is going to be a no.
I mean, if I
Remster's
were,
got it in the corner, dribble drive, takes a 15-footer, doesn't go. Hop with the rebound, he's looking to push. Sizes up his man. Thought about it.
The crowd thought we had carry there. Refs don't see it that way. And Osage retains possession. 14-9 Green Devils, 1 minute to go.
Back to Hop. Drives right side. Yep.
Good call, Sammy.
Hop's called for the travel. Turnover, St. Paul. Beeland, Klein, and Clevenger go to the bench. We got Powers, Suisow, Hillman, Sparrow, and Tyke Remster are your 5 for the Saints.
Still 9-14 in favor of the Green Devils. Schwiesau's got it in the left wing. Pass inside to Hillman. Little tight. He's fallen out of bounds, has to get rid of it. Not the play you're looking for as the Saints.
Nope.
Street back the other way.
Madden will shoot it from there. Powers pokes the ball away. Hop gets it back.
He's had good hands so far this game. Ball's on the floor. And Remster comes up with a steal.
Shot clock is off with less than 30 seconds here.
man.
Nice idea, Carson Sparrow.
Got looked around the offense there if you're the Saints. Needed a bucket. Needed to take the last one on that possession. Saints trail by 5. Osage looks to add to their lead. 15 on the clock.
Pump fake, and they leave him open. And Hop doesn't get it to go. 5 seconds. Hillman pump fakes. Powers to Remster to 3. And he gets it to go.
And it's good. And should be going to the line to shoot
should
one.
be going to the line to shoot one.
Absolutely missed a terrible foul on that one. But the Saints get the bucket and are within 2.
That is what? How many buzzer beaters do we have today?
We're going to take a look at that one here again.
2?
Yeah, we had one in
So
the
there's
JV
Hillman
game
thinking
earlier.
twice about that one.
Good decision
How
to get
this
that
ended
pass.
up
I'm not
in
sure
a
Powers
basket,
understood
I
how
don't
little
know.
time there was.
Yeah.
And how that's not a foul, I won't ever
Let's
understand.
go back and look at.
Yeah, you got to let the guy land, and does not look like Knutson does. Let him land.
He's kind of stepping on him there.
You know, we had some
But
pretty
in the
quick
case,
whistles
That ball goes in.
both ways on those
Yeah,
travel calls. I
that's-
thought maybe those. We had the one down here on Hop that was like kind of iffy, and then the one here on Sparrow I didn't quite think was a travel, but
Exactly.
Hey, with 1 quarter under our belt here, guys, let's take a moment to thank FSB and Grain Millers for your generous support that gets these Saints students into our home games free of charge. Thanks, FSB and Grain Millers, for your generous contributions. And speaking of contributions, here at Saints TV, we've partnered with Give Butter so that those of you who are at home unable to cheer from the stands can watch the game. If you're enjoying the game and appreciate the game and you have the means to do so, please consider donating to Saints TV. We use Give Butter as our means of donating. 100% of the proceeds go right back here to Saints Athletics and Saint Ansgar Schools. Thank you for considering your donating to Saints Athletics.
So the Saints crawl back in this one with 3 made 3-pointers, giving Osage a little bit of their own medicine there to end that quarter. And they're back in it just down 2.
got a D up here.
10 is Griffin Hop, just a freshman. He's played quite a bit for the Green Devils.
Getting some
Big
motion
brother
going.
Madden with the shot. No good. Rebounded by Suisow. He thought he was fouled. They're letting him play.
Inside to Hillman.
Hillman to the rack.
And he lays it in. That long reach.
And we got a new one here. Start the second quarter, 14-all.
By some Houdini magic by Tyke, we are somehow still in this game.
What a pretty shot from Quinn Street.
Street gets to 15-footer to bounce in.
And he's got 10.
We talked about him really loving those rims. He did sure on that one. Remster's got at the point, thinks about a 3. To Suisaw, back to Remster. Inside to Hillman, jump shot, turn around. Oh, can't get it to go.
Real close.
I think they got to get Hillman going downhill like you did on that last possession.
Agree. Yep. Let's make that about a 4-footer instead of a 12-footer.
Yep. He's got the length. He's got the athleticism to get there.
Jumper's strong.
Long 3 from Knutson.
No
Rims
good.
out.
Rebounded Hillman. Remster for 3.
Oh, man.
That's off. Rebounded by Uhlenhop.
Yeah. You could just tell it was angling a bit right.
Yep. Sounds like Osage is going to run Iowa here. Let's hope that's a
turnover.
I think
what
that
I
would
saw
be
at Iowa versus Purdue last night. We'll take some of that.
Or it'll be 3 runs up the middle and a punt.
Yeah. Wrong sport. Wrong sport.
Oh, my bad.
Charleston. Griffin Uhlenhop kicks it off the street for 3.
3 doesn't go.
Rebounded by Suisaw. Who's going to push?
3-on-3. Wisely brings it back up. Pauses. Thinks about a 3. Carson to the point. Inside to Powers. Gets it poked away. Suisaw recovers.
20 seconds on the shot clock. A lot of time.
Quarterbacks it over to Remster. Dribbles baseline. And
Out.
loses
Steps
it
out
to
of
a
bounds.
Green
Yeah.
Devil, but Cockrum had it in his hands, but his foot on the line trying to save that pass.
Steve Beeland in the chat checking in from Lake Lure, North Carolina.
Steve Beeland in North Carolina.
Max's grandpa.
He says the camera's
checking
fuzzy.
in.
Camera's fuzzy.
Camera's fuzzy.
It is a little fuzzy.
It is? Oh.
Hillman with the shot, no good. Again, I think
Little
Hillman's got to
baby hook.
take that thing, find a way inside
Yeah.
with it.
Want to be going towards the rim.
Street's feeling it early.
Yep.
And he's got 12.
Is that a long 2 there, Joe? I wasn't paying attention.
Yep, that's a 2.
Oh, man.
Turnover Saints with travel on Remster.
Can't have those turnovers.
A lot of travel calls so far.
So 18 points for Osage, 12 are Streets. Is that what you said, Joe?
That's correct. Uhlenhop with 2. Knutson with 2, and Marks with 2.
Keeping Uhlenhop to 2 has been good for the Saints. He's getting 26.5 per game thus far. But it don't matter if your teammate and your buddies scoring.
Cockrum for 3, got it.
How do you get half a point in a game?
Good question.
The Osage lead is 7.
I'm just throwing it out there. There might be some non-basketball
stolen
people
away.
out there watching.
Read that perfectly.
The key word there is average.
I think you throw it up the wrong way through the hoop. Ooh.
Down
Come on, Jace.
goes Cockrum, and they're going to get Jace for the foul. The trip, block, the push, whatever you want to call it. Feet got tangled up.
Blew a tire.
Clevenger checks in for Powers, and Beeland checks in for Suisaw. Seems to be the rotation tonight.
Green Devils on a 7-0 run. Now inbounding. Oh, what a move, what a pass. Good pump fake by Cockrum. But he's got 5 of the last points for the Green Devils.
We need to go on another run.
9-0 run for the Green Devils.
Beeland's got to step to the line and shoot that 3 there.
Out to Remster for 3, doesn't take it. Passes back to Sparrow, 20 to go on the shot clock. Wheels his way inside and can't find the basket.
I like the drive, but got to look to pass when you hit that.
Yep. Kind of tried a scoop shot, but ran out of room.
Yep.
Got to keep that ball high when you're going in like that.
Oh,
Jump
good.
shot for Knutson doesn't go.
No, so it's our way.
Marks and Beeland fight for the rebound. Beeland gives up 5 inches, but forces the ball off of Marks. Somehow it would be Saints ball. Osage boys are trying to ref
Osage
this
ball.
one as well as play.
The Stripes disagreed, and it was overruled. It's green.
They must have
ball.
got together and talked because, yeah, the one said
Pointed
Saints.
down the court towards the Saints basket and said green.
Gotcha.
I don't know if he just got mixed up.
Good defense by
Remster
Hunter.
with the rebound.
Marks inside, no good. Tough basket. Beelan's got him in the left wing. He finds Clevenger in the corner.
Job by
Pass
Clevenger.
inside to Hillman. Oh, pass back to Clevenger. Good
Great
move.
play, great play.
Way to finish.
And 7 Saints have points tonight.
Yep. They broke the drought, too. It was a 9-0 run for the Green Devils.
Back within 7 here.
Now they need to stop. Street cuts to the lane, doesn't get it. Knutson has it at the elbow. Pass back to Street. Spin move, drives to the lane, and what a block!
Great block by Hillman.
Blocked by Hillman.
That's his 11th block on the season. And oofta, that was a big one.
Should have waved his finger.
No,
That'll get you in trouble in high school basketball. Do not wave your finger, young man. Call that a technical, I believe.
Step back for Uhlenhop. Little shovel pass inside. Back out to Street. Rims out.
Beelan with a big rebound on that one.
Street's gone cold here.
Wow.
Yeah.
You had to call it. You could not call that one.
And they get Street for his second. 2 early fouls here for Street. 3 minutes to go in the first half. He's got 2. Didn't like either one of them.
I think Street maybe thought he didn't catch him there. And so maybe Remster did a little
acting?
Hollywood acting there.
Well, it was a good job if he did.
Pass inside to Hillman. Jump shot. Oh, rims around.
Good rebound by Clevenger.
That'll be strong with it.
It's the jump. Saints ball on the jump.
Good job by Joe.
Hillman's
Good
tried
effort.
that elbow shot 4 or 5 times tonight. Hasn't gotten to go.
Beelan, Clevenger, and Sparrow check out. Klein, Schwiesau, and Powers check in.
1 foul for each team here in the second quarter.
Like I said, they've been letting them play. There haven't been a lot of fouls called either direction.
That is correct. Saw the same thing in the girls' game. Schwiesau's got in the corner. Back out to the point. Green Devils still in that 2-3 zone. Ooh, errant pass by Hillman. Klein can't corral it, and it's
Man.
going to the Green Devils.
Can't have those.
Unforced error there. Don't want to see it if you're a Saints fan.
Saints have done a good job of limiting Osage's fiery offense here. Now
Yes.
they've got to get some offense of their own.
The fact it's only a 7-point gain has got to be a bonus for the Saints right now because the Green Devils have been moving the ball pretty well, just missing shots like that one.
Klein with a rebound.
Hillman's got it inside, dribbles. Oh, just short
I like the
arms it.
move. Love the
Good
move.
Way to attack.
I think
Likes to
that's
see
better
that.
than that short shot for
Definitely.
Hillman.
It's those wide rims you're talking about, guys. Get in the way of Hillman a couple times
Yep.
today.
Klein fouls Hodick.
On the arm, must be.
It was close.
Klein's first.
Way to get there from Tyke. He was like at half court, and there was a wide open man. He just ran over there.
Ooh.
Oh.
Call.
Over back.
He touched it.
Okay, no call on the over and back.
Yeah, not sure
Must have
about
ruled
that
the Saints touched it.
So does it have to do with possession?
And Uhlenhop takes advantage of the official's mistake.
Well, Knutson did graze the ball before it went over, so he did touch it on this side of the half court.
That's over and back 100
Good
times
hands
out of
by
100.
Osage.
I guess that has me questioning. Does it have to do with possession, or can you touch the ball?
I don't believe so.
I guess we'll look her up. That'll be a trivia question for anybody in the chat, and we'll have an answer for you on Friday night.
We might get one right now.
Yeah,
There's
let us
someone out
know
there
if
that
we're
knows
wrong.
the answer
Yeah,
to this.
absolutely. We'll send that one
Me,
in.
I've never been wrong on this broadcast.
I haven't been so lucky, so that's why I'm a little hesitant to
Well,
commit.
if anyone who's watched this show before, they know I'm lying.
Remster
He's
for
got
3.
it.
That's his second of the night. Saints are within 6. Boy, they needed that.
Yes, they did.
You don't want to leave him open out
Got to
there.
get a stop here.
Uhlenhop is
Good defense
dangerously
by
open at the
Hillman.
top.
And he makes them pay.
But
Knutson does.
that's Knutson. Yep. I thought it was going to go to Uhlenhop because he was from NBA 3 open. He likes that shot, too.
Yeah, I think if you're the Saints, you got to play a little bit out on the perimeter a little more. They were kind of collapsed in on that possession. Inside to Hillman. Dribbles left. Hand on it. Back out to Remster for 3.
Man.
Oh, short off the front of the rim. Uhlenhop's got it.
Yeah, they just tongue
Looking to
out and
drive.
everything.
Good
And
pass
a little
inside.
baby hook by Hudek. And the Green Devils have hit 30 before half here.
Lead by 11.
Up by 11.
Shot clock is off. 15 seconds remain.
Stays with the Saints. Out of bounds off Green. Powers checks in for Suisau. Sparrow's going to inbound. 12.4 on the clock. Into Hillman.
Turnaround jumper doesn't go. Rebound inside by Powers. He goes
Good
back
shot.
up and he's
Job.
good.
Powers has 4 on the night with that bucket. The Saints trail by 9, 31-21. The Devils lead it here in St. Ansgar.
We're going to take a quick commercial break here. We're going to come back with some stats. Stay tuned.
Leaving your crops unprotected from droughts, floods, hailstorms, and pests can leave a farmer at serious risk of losing their equipment and their land, putting their family's future at risk. Beeland Ag Risk Services, your partner in crop insurance.
Nah, man. It's not a broadcast. It's a broadcastation.
I was an occupational therapist for about 14 years, and then I decided to join the business full-time when we had about 11 employees and developed the HR department. I got to sit down with people, get to know their stories, get to learn about their families, and really get to know who they are. Through that process, we just got to hire the best people in the world, and we really feel like we're blessed with the best.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Colbert Realtors, with service you can depend on and know-how you can count on.
Saint Ansgar is a thriving community in north central Iowa with a lot to offer. Founded in 1853 by a group of Norwegian immigrant farmers, Saint Ansgar is a small town with culture, character, and charm. Known as the Garden Spot of Iowa, it is a wonderful place to grow your family or business. You might not expect all the wonderful amenities you'll find here. Within our shops, you'll find unique gifts, home decor, collectibles, and antiques. You'll also find restaurants, outdoor activities, and events. Saint Ansgar is a great place to visit any time of the year, and we take pride in our schools. Our youth are provided the highest quality education in a secure, positive, and challenging environment, empowering all students to reach their full potential. Saint Ansgar welcomes visitors and newcomers with open arms and warm smiles. Come visit and see why so many people proudly call this area home.
All right, folks, time to get real. If you're not subscribed to the Enterprise Journal, you are missing out. What a great Mitchell County newspaper. They cover sports, they cover music. They cover it all from Osage to Saint Ansgar to Riceville, the student activities, the political environment. If you are a resident of Mitchell County or once were a resident of Mitchell County, you owe it to yourself to keep in touch. Great editorials from Cassandra Leff, always entertaining editorial from Lindsay Falk, every issue every week is packed. I mean packed with value. You've got to subscribe today. Call 641-713-4541. Do yourself a favor. You deserve it. Subscribe today. Call the Enterprise Journal and get yourself a copy coming every week. Tell them Candle Genius sent you. All right, many thanks to our sponsors for keeping Saints TV free so that we can bring it into the homes of those who are unable to cheer from the stands. We got some first half stats for you. Joe, Duke, what do you got?
All right, let's start with the Saints. Points at the half look like this. Drew Powers has 4. Tyke Remster has 6. Beeland and Sparrow both with 3. Clevenger has a bucket, and Jay Suisau with a made free throw. Hunter Hillman has 2 as well. So the Saints have spread it around, which was not the case in the first 2 games. Basically, 3 guys scored all the points for the Saints in the first 2. Yeah. Good to see a bunch of guys on the board tonight for the Saints. I think they've had 8 guys touch the ball. 7 of them have points. For Osage, it's been just like we talked at the top. Street and Uhlenhop, the ball goes through them. Quinn Street has 11 tonight. They held Uhlenhop to just 4. Max Knutson has filled in that spot. He's got 5. Carson Marks with a bucket, Hodek with a bucket, and Maddox Cockrum with 5. So the Saints weathered the storm there in the second quarter pretty well, I thought. It was starting to get away from the Saints. They hit a couple buckets there at the end to get it within 9. I would call that within striking distance here to start the second half. Saints will have to continue to play good defense and get Hunter Hillman rolling inside.
Yeah, definitely. You talk about weathering the storm. I mean, you can continue to weather the storm all game long, but eventually you're going to run out of time.
You got it. Yep.
No matter how well you're weathering it. So, like you said, Hillman's got to get going. He's got 2 points. We're used to seeing him score more than that.
Yeah, they're getting the ball really well inside. Credit to Osage's defense to not let him go to the rim with it. They're making him take that short shot, and he is 0 for a few on that short shot tonight.
Definitely. And we talked about in the pregame, Osage is coming out of that 2-3 zone like we predicted they would. And the way you beat it, like we said, is you got to get that ball at the high post, which they're doing just about every time. Hillman's touching the ball at that elbow position. Yep. And his teammates got to help him out, getting open down low, getting in good position, elbowing that guy out of the way, sealing him off, so Hillman's got somewhere to go with it.
And Saints only have 1 offensive rebound tonight in the first half. That's not a recipe for success for this Saints offense.
No, it's not.
Nope. And the Green Devils, I don't know how many they have, but it's more than 1.
Yes, for sure.
That's probably what they're averaging per possession.
And they're so dangerous from the outside, just watching these guys warm up. It's, raining threes here in Saint Ansgar.
And if you're just joining us, the Green Devils start off that game going 6-0, 8-0. What was the score there at the beginning of the game?
It was 6-0, then 12-2 very quickly after that.
It was tied up at 14 at one point.
Yeah, so it went from 12-2 to 14 all in a couple of minutes of basketball. The Saints got right back in it, thanks to
Devils,
some threes of their own.
Yeah, and then the Green Devils went on a 9-0 run.
Yep, so this has been a game of runs. Yeah. Yep, for sure. 2 minutes, 18 seconds to go here in the half.
And like you said it, Joe, I mean, 9 points is certainly within striking distance. If we can continue to disrupt their shooters, and keep them low, but turn our shorter shots around and start making those.
You got it. Because the perimeter shots are going for the Saints. They have 4 made 3-pointers, which might be as many as they've made all year in the first 2 games. So the perimeter shots are going. Now we got to get that inside game going to complement it.
Yeah, and you gotta limit Osage to 1 shot per possession when they got the ball, because these shooters, if they get hot, I mean, not even getting hot. If you let them shoot 2, 3, 4 times per possession, they're going to make one of them.
You got it.
You know?
You got it. You give this team 3 shots at it, they are going to make one.
So that
that's
comes down to boxing out, knowing where your man's at all times, not losing them.
Yeah, we gave up a couple of rebounds, offensive rebounds, to Osage at this end with that box out issue. I'm sure that was a topic of conversation at the half. But like I said, the Saints have played well. There was Osage is I would call them the favorite in the top of Iowa East. Them and West Fork will be the 2 teams to beat in this conference, I believe, when it's all said and done. And maybe you sprinkle a little bit of Northwood in there if they have enough legs. They don't have a deep team, but they have a good team. All 3 of those teams are undefeated so far early in conference play for the boys.
A lot of games in a short time here in the basketball season. That's going to kind of all filter out here pretty quick.
Yeah, it's amazing how fast, and it's quickly gone. There's 3 2-0 teams and 3 0-2 teams in this conference, and then a couple of 1-0 and 0-1 teams in the middle. So it is the conference is quickly sorting itself out. You get to Christmas, and you may have a long hill to climb to get out of that conference battle. Big game here for both the Green Devils and the Saints as those conference standings sort themselves out here early in the season. Saints have a conference game coming up this Friday night at North Butler as well.
You talk to any of these kids on either team, and you ask them, what's one team you really want to beat this year? They're going to say, that other school in Mitchell County.
Exactly right. And Riceville's technically in Howard County, right? On the other side of the line?
Technically, yes. Technically, yes.
It's like towns right on the line. Half and half.
I think you're right.
And the school is on the Howard half.
Saints start with their starting 5. So does Osage.
Knutson's got it at the right elbow. And that is a charge. Knutson gets his elbow up. Ref didn't like it, and that'll be Saints ball.
We talked about that little extension.
Yep.
That's what gets you in trouble on that play.
Is that
a little
101?
too aggressive.
101 for Sweetsaw fouls drawn?
101? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Counting from the last game when he had 94 or whatever we said. Yeah. Good pass inside to Sparrow. There it is. We talked about it, getting that ball into Hillman.
Great feed from Hillman to
Sound like a broken record up here, but good cut by Sparrow.
No good.
Rebounded by Sweetsaw.
Street can't get the jumper to go. Sweetsaw coming back the other way. Pass to Remster. He's open. He wants it, and he's got it.
Drained it.
Tyke Remster.
Remster looking good from outside the arc.
Makes it a 4-point game.
The dreadlocked assassin.
The dreadlocked assassin, is that what you said?
Yeah.
3 made 3s for Remster on the
Got
night.
that hairdo.
Yes, he does. Oh, Nelly.
Ah, man.
Power's a little aggressive going after that loose ball. Gets called for the foul.
The offense gets the nod on that ball. You got to be careful.
Yep. Kinda
Just the
reached in
first
there with the
foul
arm.
for Drew.
Always aggressive, always good hands. He's tipped quite a few shots this game.
Sure has.
Got in the passing
Plays so
lane.
good defensively. Love to watch him play defensive
Street
basketball.
drives baseline. Backed out to Ulanop. Street in the corner for an
man.
open 3. He's got it.
Can't leave him open.
Slamming Sammy is correct. Carson Sparrow for 3, and he's long. Looks at his hands. A little too much popcorn at halftime. Got that free wool popcorn in the locker room, evidently.
Should have washed his hands.
Yep.
Get the butter off.
Sweetsaw and Sparrow have a conversation as they come back down. Pats him on the back, says get the next one.
Yep, got to keep shooting.
Timeout Osage. So Osage burns a timeout early in this one. They want to talk over something they see.
Got something?
Yeah, sure, I got something.
All right.
Jay Sweetsaw, the junior, playing like a power forward. He's got 5 rebounds, only 1 point, came on a free throw. But, yeah, he's been playing pretty big inside. We didn't think that coming into this year that he'd be playing the position he has been playing.
Yep.
But getting some good minutes, playing inside, kind of playing the other post position there with Hillman. And, yeah, the juniors put up some good numbers. He's always seems to be pulling down rebounds every other possession. So
he's a hustle guy, always in the mix.
Absolutely. Street's got the ball.
Dangerous from anywhere.
Yep. If you're wearing green, you want the ball in his hands. So we saw tripped up. Long 2 from Uhlenhop. Does not go. Long rebound. Remster breaks up a pass, knocks it out of bounds, disrupts the Osage offense, but the ball will stay with the Green Devils.
.5:53 remaining here in the third quarter. 1 foul for each team. Osage up 33-26 over the St. Ansgar Saints.
Saints have done a pretty good job of clawing back in this quarter, giving up some open looks for the Devils, and Street hit that 1-3. That was, and here's another 3 by Knudsen, doesn't go.
Rebound by Remster.
See, the Green Devils, they're missing some shots, and like pass out to Powers for 3, doesn't go.
Hillman.
Rebound to Powers, dribble drive, doesn't finish.
Hillman's tipped 2 rebounds out in a row.
Yeah.
Good job by Hillman. Saying, I can't get that rebound,
Good
but I can
pass
tip it out.
inside to Powers, and he muscles it, misses the rim. Street back with it. Long 3 on the way. Doesn't go.
This is everything.
Airmail on that one.
That's a rarity.
That is a rarity.
Yeah, you take those.
I thought maybe it just like went through the net so
I did
cleanly
too.
we didn't
It
even
was
see
so
it.
clean. It did not even move the net.
That's not true, folks. He did miss it. You couldn't see that.
Yeah,
Suisaw's got it on the left corner, passes it back to Remster at the point, gets it inside for Hillman. Turnaround jumper. He's been looking for that shot all night, has not found it yet.
Marks inside. Good defense by Remster.
Oh.
Foul is going to be called on Marks. The Osage crowd does not like that one, and I can understand why, but I think that's a land thing again, right? I don't know.
Well,
I don't know
he was
enough
rolling,
about basketball officiating to understand.
That was the right call. Who was it? Marks had fallen down and was kind of rolling towards Hillman. And as Hillman was coming down with the rebound, he rolled right into where his feet were.
Yep, gotcha.
And so, yeah, the ref, if you're rolling on the ground, the ref is not going to give you the benefit of the doubt in most cases.
Sure.
And there he did not. So Hillman's got it at the high post, puts it on the floor, but the Green Devils swat away. Hillman gets it back. 3-second call on Powers, looks like.
Do you think it's ever happened, somebody shooting the ball and it landing perfectly in the net doesn't move?
No, I don't think so.
Not with a new enough net,
Right,
I would
yeah.
say.
Beeland has checked in for the Saints, and
where it
Clevenger goes to the table also.
Where it hits like the back iron and goes straight down. You have the I guess it has to be an older net probably. That can happen.
Or a frozen net.
Usually the ball gets stuck then.
Yeah.
And the net doesn't come out.
Man.
Marks inside.
Strong, too. He's got the Green Devils up by 9 again. Beeland brings it up on the left wing. Back to Remster. Back to Beeland. Beeland inside to Hillman. They've been getting it to him there a lot. He drives and finishes strong through the contact.
What he needs
That's
to
what we
do-
wanted to see from him.
Yep. Hillman with 4 on the night. Uhlenhop with a good move. Lays it up and in.
Looks like Hillman almost got a piece of that, but Uhlenhop finishes strong. Back to Hillman.
Man.
Does the same thing last time, but can't finish. Good steal by Powers. Kicks out for Beeland. Wide open 3. Ooh, a little short. Rebound Hillman. Puts
Good
it back.
job. That's a good shot. Good job by Hillman to put it right back up and in. He has 6. 4 in the last minute. Good ball handling there by Street.
Three on the way from Knudsen, and he banks it in. Well, he didn't bank it in. He made bank.
There you
But
go.
whatever. It's money.
It's
it was money.
It was money. Good shot there.
Get my terms all mixed up.
It's all about the
Beeland
money, boys.
Inside to Hillman. Poked out.
That looks like it was bounced off his knee, but I'm not
That
sure.
did look like it was off Hillman's
That was a bit
knee.
of a gift. That was certainly off of Hillman's knee there, but goes back to the Saints.
So, Clevenger checks in
Zach
for Powers.
Trades is back. Good to see you, Zach.
Sparrow's going to inbound.
Lob pass into Hillman.
Oh, man.
Another jumper from Hillman doesn't go.
Wow.
Fans over on this side thought he stepped out.
It looked like it from here as well, but referee had a pretty good angle, so we're going to go with he wasn't.
I guess that evens out for the one that went off Hillman's knee.
Ooh, gonna call push underneath on the Saints. I believe they're gonna get Remster. They do. They get Remster on the foul underneath. This is his first, second for the Saints in the quarter. Saints trail by 10. Beeland and Sparrow go out. Klein and Sweesauer in.
Uhlenhop with a 3, hand in his face, doesn't go. Klein at the rebound. Good defense by Clevenger there.
Uhlenhop's been cold tonight. He's averaging almost 30 points on the season, has just 4 tonight.
Good pass inside to Clevenger.
Yeah! Clevenger lays
Hillman finds him. What a good bounce
Great
pass.
play.
Fundamentals, baby.
It's almost like Hillman's been a better passer tonight than he has this year.
Clevenger has 4 off the bench tonight.
That's
both
the
on that
second
play.
time, yeah, that Hillman's found him down low like that.
Klein with another rebound on the missed shot.
Pass up to Hillman. He's got at the high post. Blocking foul on Marks.
His third.
The 6'4" senior.
Third for Osage for the quarter as well.
If I'm too loud for you, let me know. What's his call sign?
Hillman goes to the line for 2. First one's up, no good.
No good. He should just do that again, rebound it, and dunk it.
There you go. I like it. We can get it on the dunk cam.
You go down there and tell him that, Sammy. Second one on the way for Hillman, and he banks it in. No, he didn't bank it in.
Saints are within 7.
If I keep saying that, I'll make it a thing.
There you go.
Ooh.
Somebody's got to start it, right?
No.
No.
Osage up by 7, minute and a half left here in the third quarter. Uhlenhop drives to the center of the court, passes it off. Pass inside to Hudek, kicks it out for a long 3 from Cochran, doesn't go.
Off.
Remster's gotten a few of those rebounds tonight. Looking a
Sweesauer
little
drives
taller than he
baseline.
is.
And he's fouled. Again, Jason forces a ton of those fouls with those quick, aggressive moves.
Yeah, he does.
Go hard down that baseline, and you're going to get that foul called. That's the 4th on the Green Devils in this quarter.
We might have to keep Clevenger in for a bit longer than we have been. I mean, he's been playing good. Powers.
Powers for 3. Short.
Rebounded by Hillman.
Wow. Got blocked, mistimed his jump shot there.
Yeah!
Powers goes up strong and finishes.
He does a good job when contested.
Yes.
Saints trail by 5.
He's just got too much power that when
does,
Powers at the power.
Power.
Pass inside the street, wide open.
Knocked away by Sweesau. Good
If he would have
defense.
turned around there, he probably had an easy 2. Sweesau looks to drive. Ooh, jump ball.
Jump.
Stays
Stay
with the Saints.
That was the confusing call.
There's some confusion on the jump ball call here.
Bit early for that, but
Well, when you leave your feet and you have the ball in your hands and the other team gets a hand on it,
Palms
and
it, right?
palms
Yeah.
it.
We either had to have a travel or a jump ball, right? One of the two.
Drop step by Hillman, and he does it. Good, strong bucket from Hillman.
Hillman has 9, 7 in this third quarter.
Hey, he's starting to warm up a little bit.
shot clock off.
I wouldn't call him a microwave quite yet, but seeing some more production out of the senior in this third quarter. Street kicks it down to the corner. Back to Street at the point. Steps in for a 15-foot jumper, and he makes good on it.
He has 5 this quarter.
6 seconds left. Back to Remster. Another buzzer beater. Going to be short.
Right idea.
Powers had a very good idea.
Yeah.
A little too tight to the rim on that one.
Yes.
So in the third quarter, guys, it starts with the Saints down by 9. It's a 5-point game right now.
Yeah.
So we win that quarter by 4.
We get the ball.
What was the halftime score? Anybody have that? I forgot. I failed to write it on my sheet.
Joe?
Somebody in the
down by
chat, tell me.
9.
Joe. We
Yes,
get we get the ball at fourth, right?
No, it would be Osage ball.
Oh, darn it.
And Osage will start with possession, lead by 5. Good quarter by the Saints to get back in that, led by Hillman. We said they were going to get him going. That was going to be the game plan. They do exactly that. He has 9 now for the game.
Is it 21-30?
It feels like that was it.
Yeah,
I know
you're
that there was
exactly
reference to
right.
them having 30.
So the Saints get 16 in that one, in that quarter. Good quarter for the Saints, and they hold Osage to just 12.
It may or may not be 21-30, but it could have been 23-32.
I know it was 9.
Somewhere in the it was 9.
We're going to call that good enough. And we head to the fourth. 8 minutes to go in this one, in what's been a great night of basketball all the way around. Green Devils lead by 5.
Yep, those scores don't matter now. It's the score at the end of this quarter that does.
So we said they weathered the storm in the first half, and then they won that quarter. Got to win another quarter.
Yep.
Got to win this quarter by 6.
Or
Uling
5.
off
And
the
we'll-
younger.
The Saints
Hands
will
off
do
to
well
his
tonight.
brother, I assume. They're brothers, right?
Yes, they
Back
are
to
brothers.
streak. Dribbles left. Finds a foot in the paint. Kicks it back out to the Uling Hop the younger. Little floater on the baseline doesn't
That's
go.
a foul.
No
And a
kidding.
3 from the street.
Man.
Yeah, got to box out. Got to find your man.
Yep, and if
We
you
get that-
box out,
Yeah,
you get the foul call.
100%.
That's why
Absolutely.
they don't call it. You
Got
got
to be in position.
Yep.
Too much.
Airball.
Sparrow long on the little baseline jumper. Street wants it.
And he's going to
He's
shoot
gonna
it.
take it. Got to get
No
back.
good. Good rebound by Shwisaw. Gets around him.
They got numbers if they want them. Pass inside to Hillman. Mismatch.
Hillman.
And he
Hillman
goes up.
Fantastic
and
move
he
by Hunter
puts
Hillman.
it in. Yeah, Griffin Uhlenhop, the freshman, just kind of put his hands up and said, all right, buddy.
Yep.
Hey, with this timeout,
30-second timeout for the Saints, I believe.
Little reminder here. There's a code on the top. If you feel compelled to contribute to Saints TV to keep it free for those to watch at home, please scan the code. If you're a website user, the website is givebutter.com/SaintsTV. Thank you to the many sponsors who have contributed so far. Go ahead, Joe.
Hillman with 11 now on the night after having just 2 in the
Yeah.
first half. He has come to life here in the second half and has been the spark that the Saints needed to get back into this one. They were down by as many as 12, I believe, early in this game, now within 6.
Got to close out on those rebound attempts. Can't give up too many second chance points here.
Knutson for 3.
He's got it. He's good on his last 2 3-point attempts.
He has 3 made 3-pointers tonight and 11 points on the night.
Sparrow's got on the right wing. Cross-court pass to Webster to the left wing. Back to Sparrow. They're playing keep away. Inside to Hillman. That's where you want it. Fadeaway jumper from the off-handed shot. Powers gets
Great
the
job,
rebound
Powers.
inside. Muscles back up for 2.
Attaboy, Drew Powers.
Good rebound through.
Keeping the Saints in it here.
Griffin Uhlenhop.
The floater in the lane, that doesn't go.
Sweet out rebound. He's going to push. Now thinks better of it.
Yeah, make him guard you.
And they do and force the foul. Griffin Uhlenhop with his first. And the first of the fourth quarter.
Saints down 7 with 6 minutes to go. Sparrow inbounds to Shwisaw. Back to Sparrow. To Remster. To Sparrow. To Remster. Lob pass inside to Hillman. He's surrounded. Little touch pass over to Sparrow, and he can't get the floater to work in the lane.
Good look there. Good pass. Good shot.
Man, they wanted that one, didn't they? Uhlenhop in the
Tell
corner.
you I did.
The younger, and he makes them pay. Man, that's tough when they got guys that can shoot all over the floor.
Hopefully we can answer. Oh.
Saints trail by
Oh,
10.
oh.
Remster pass inside to Hillman. Drop step up and under. Good
Great
move.
move.
That's the move we need out of Hunter
Yep.
Hillman.
Yeah, it is. Yep, that's working better than those fadeaway jumps.
He's got 13. Drew on the reach. Powers with his second foul. First for the Saints in the quarter.
So 8-point game.
Powers' second foul. I missed one. Yeah, I said second, didn't I? Never mind.
You did say so. Yeah, you were right.
I thought I was wrong, but I was
Give
wrong.
yourself some credit there, not your average Joe.
Believe in yourself.
So what do we got here? So who checked in? Suiza out. Oh, Beeland in.
No good.
No good on the shot.
We get the rebound.
Great job, Drew.
And
we got a foul on Knutson.
Good job by Drew to tip that ball to
That's
himself.
That was a real heads-up play.
And force the referee to call foul on that one as he jumps over the guy.
I think Knutson there was a little surprised how quick and fast that Drew Powers was flying at him.
Drew, get on you and hurry. Hillman at the elbow.
Inside to Powers. Not a clean handle. He gets his own rebound. A little strong off the glass. Sparrow pump fakes, kicks out to Remster.
Who saves it nicely.
Sparrow, you had a lay up there if you go back up with it.
I'll even have that
Spin
too.
move from Hillman. Tough shot doesn't go. Gets his own rebound again. And they're just padding stats inside.
A lot of offensive rebounds in this half.
Let's get a 2 points
difference.
or maybe a long three from Remster doesn't go.
He like nodded.
Oh,
great
picked off
pick
by Remster. It's like in football, playing that defensive back. Do you play defensive back?
He's a defensive back.
Oh, yeah.
A nice pick, 6 against Newman.
Oh, that's right. Oh, got to be strong with the ball there.
Knocked away by Street. And
Too
over
much
to
time
Osage.
thinking about it. Knutson's got it.
Saints trail by 8, under 4 to go.
He said his last couple threes, got to watch for him. Well, you got to watch for all of them. Who am I kidding? He drives left. Up
No
and under.
Good
layup
help by
doesn't
Hillman.
go.
Foul
And
by
we got a
Remster.
foul.
Dang. Thought that
Second team foul here on the Saints.
needed to
in
get
the
2
fourth
hands
quarter.
on that ball, so it could have been a jump.
And the second foul by Remster of the game. So the Saints are sitting good foul-wise, as are the Green Devils. No one's in any danger here. Good inbound pass to Martin. He lays it up and in.
10-point game with 3.5 to go. Like we talked about, Saints are kind of weathering that storm, but you got to start getting stops here and putting points on the board. Beeland's got an open look at 3, doesn't want it. Pass inside to Hillman. Sparrow's got it inside.
Good pass. When the
Little
Saints
teardrop
offense
shot.
passes the ball well, we create open looks.
Knutson's got it in the left corner, drives baseline. Pass inside to
Man.
I don't know who that was last off of before Beeland, but he must have felt it was a white jersey that
I
touched
believe
last.
it was a white jersey.
Suiza in for Sparrow.
Pass was tipped or something.
Still time. 3:11 left.
Need to stop. Stop on the bucket here.
Uhlenhop's got it. Kind of a quiet night for him on the score sheet. Drives to the paint. Good dish. And Marks gets the foul drawn.
Goes against
Good,
Hillman.
good foul by Hillman there.
First foul of the night for Hillman.
Get in the bucket, make him earn it, make him go to the
Spend it.
line. Your first one of the night with 3 minutes to go in the game. If you're Hillman, you're happy with that.
Oh, misses the first one.
And hey, the
Misses
foul
the front
worked
end.
out because they didn't get 2 points there. They won't unless they get a rebound here. Got a box out.
Marks
the
misses
next one.
both.
Powers gets the rebound.
Suiza brings it up. Inside to Hillman. He drives. Little floater in the lane.
Hillman's played a fantastic second half.
He really
Pretty
has.
touch on that one.
He has 15. Good
Oh,
defense
good
by
block.
Suiza. That's an offensive foul
Yep, you bet.
on Uhlenhop.
So there's a Jay Suiza is very good.
125 fouls drawn on the year in 3 games.
125.
That might be a bit of an overestimation, but it's a lot.
Shades of Lauren Bork.
Suiza, Sparrow checks in for Beeland. And we've got the starting 5 on the court for the Saints here for the last 2.5. Good job by the Saints bench tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I would have liked to have seen more.
No.
Telegraph that pass.
Yep.
Cochran did.
A little too obvious where that was going, and Cochran was able to pick it off.
Would have liked to seen a little more Joe Clevenger in this game. He had some really good, solid minutes.
Yeah. Uhlenhop drives wildly, rebounded by Hillman.
And they got to push. 2 minutes to go.
Down just 2 possessions, though. Saints need a good look here.
Yep, can't rush it.
No shot. Foul on the floor.
Things are getting a little hairy.
Yeah, that'll be the 4th foul on Osage of the quarter. The next one, the Saints will be in the bonus.
Looks like Marks took one where he'd prefer not to take one.
So he's going to need a second.
Little breather. Little, hey, how you doing?
The referee understands that, says, you all right? And we're gonna slow it down. Good job by the man in stripes. Schweisaw going to inbound.
That lob pass to Hillman. A little too high for him. Suisaw goes up with it. Oh, can't get the friendly bounce. Gets his own rebound. Tough spot. Kicks it out to Remster.
No look pass
on
to
the
Remster.
way. Doesn't go. Another scramble inside. And it goes Osage's way. Cochran's got it. Kicks it out to Uhlenhop. He brings it up. Oh, open man downside. Oh, he misses. Marks misses the layup. I was just about to say you got to get back on defense, but Sparrow kicks out to Remster. Inside to Hillman. Pump fake.
Hillman loses.
And he gets it poked out. Got to be careful with that.
Down 6, a minute 20 to go. Osage wants a 30-second timeout. They will get it. Timeout, Green Devils.
That was an open shot for Tyke. But they missed, but still have a chance. Not time.
You're going to come in for defense.
What's up?
So Beeland and Clevenger check in there during the break, and I believe they'll come in for a little defense here for the Saints.
Maybe some offense too.
Maybe.
Because
they both have points tonight. We could run that little play from Hillman to Clevenger under the hoop.
Just do 3 more of those, and then we'll decide.
I wonder if
yeah,
they're the designated foulers here, perhaps. I guess we're going to find out.
Designated foul.
Yes. Yep.
Well, Joe's pretty quick and athletic, so he's good to have on defense. And Max is, the 3-point assassin.
He is the 3-point assassin. Like you said, he's done well tonight.
Yeah, he has. And he's been a beast under the hoop, too.
If you want to count points per minutes played, he's probably right up on top.
Foul on Remster.
I didn't see a touch.
Yeah.
From my point of view, I didn't see him touch him.
3rd foul for Remster, the 4th for the Saints of the quarter. So the next foul, both teams will be in a bonus.
This is risky.
Clevenger and Beeland out. Schweisaw, Hillman in.
Okay.
Imagine Osage will do what they can to use the clock up here.
Yep, smart move using all that shot clock. They got 25 seconds left.
Saints are trying to get to a guy to foul and just can't get there. Or just play hard defense, I guess. There you go, like that. Scramble for the ball. They're going to get Remster for the foul.
Yep.
That was close.
And that's a tough one. I think you said it earlier, Joe. They're going to give that one to the defense.
Tie goes to the
You only got to be a quarter second late, and they're going to give you that one. Not the guy you want to send to the free throw line if you're the Saints. Street will go and shoot 2. Remster with his 4th, so he's got to be careful in the last 50 seconds.
Yeah, we sure could use his shooting ability here in the final 50 seconds. If we are to make a comeback here.
Street makes them both, has 22 on the night.
Stretches the lead back to 8. Got to be quick here.
Yeah, now you got to go.
Ooh. Good hands by Uhlenhop.
That's out of bounds on Osage, back to Saint Ansgar.
My bad, I didn't show that.
Uhlenhop about hit his teammate's knee there.
That could have been nasty there long enough.
Yeah. Awkward fall for him. Hope he's all right.
Looks like he's up and moving. Sparrow
Long
for three.
three. Ooh, rims out.
I thought that was going.
Yep.
Bunch of them have just rimmed out tonight down at that end.
And I don't know about this game.
Going to send Street to the line. Schweißau with the foul. Hillman with the foul, excuse me. Just his second.
I mean,
Street will go for points 23 and 24 on the night.
we were really the big underdogs in this game. But this isn't really a bad way to lose if we were expected to be blown out.
I wouldn't say that we were expected to be blown out. But
well.
But the Osage is, really good team. They got shooters all over the lineup. And they've shown that here tonight. I mean, even when the shots aren't falling for them, they're going crashing the offensive boards, getting those rebounds, and getting second, third chances. And they'll make you pay all night if you're doing that.
Yeah, it's a disciplined team. The ball handling is good. The shooting is very good.
Yeah.
And I think we've done a good job defensively against them. How many points do they average per game, Joe?
75 would be their average coming into tonight. We're going to bring that down a little bit. Saints have played good defense on them. They have hit 9 3-pointers. The Green Devils have.
Almost half of their.
Saints have 5. And the Green Devils lead by 10. Out of bounds, off a green.
Tipped off a Green Devil.
We should just waste the clock out and just chuck a half-court shot just for fun.
Sparrow inbounds to Hillman. 3 on the way. Doesn't go. Rebound Powers. But he fouled.
I say just let the game play out after this.
Osage has a 10-point lead going to the free throw line here. Powers picks up his 3rd foul of the game. Powers got 8 points. He's had a pretty solid 8 points. Missed a couple bunnies inside, but I think everybody on the team has tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, we were tied 14-14 at one point in this game, so.
Yeah, it's kind of been
impressive.
a seesaw back and forth battle. Osage would get out and go on a run. We'd kind of claw back into it.
Saints were within 5 in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
But Osage pulls away at the end here, and they're going to win it.
In 7 seconds.
Saints aren't going to foul and let the clock run out here, and that'll do it. Saints lose this one to Osage 59-47. Good
that'll
game.
take Osage to 4-0, Saints to 1-2. Conference, how many conference games has Osage had?
They've had 2. They are 2-0, so they are now 3-0 in the conference. Saints fall to 1-1. We'll be back here, not here. We'll be in North Butler, right, on Friday night for a conference game for the Saints.
Bearcats.
Yep. We may have a few 7th and 8th grade games, maybe a JJV game broadcast here yet this week. So if you're tuning in to Saints TV, you'll catch a bunch more basketball here throughout this week. It's a busy week here in Saint Ansgar basketball.
You betcha.
It is a busy week. We picked up a couple more games here today too. We've got our the Double Dills and Weston are actually traveling with the 7th and 8th grade boys. They're going to be streaming Thursday and Friday while we're streaming Friday as well. So we've got games. We've got the night off tomorrow. We got games Thursday. We'll be doing JJV. They'll be doing 7th and 8th. We got 2 streamed there. We got 2 streaming on Friday. And then we've got a quad on Saturday here versus Lake Mills. There's a lot of action going on at St. TV this
I
week.
got a few stats for you guys. You want to hit those before we go?
You know what? Let's hit them. I'll show us some replays, and you hit the stats.
Sounds good. I've got points. I guess I don't have full stats. I'm still waiting for those on my phone, but we will go through. Your leader for the Saints tonight, Hunter Hillman, has 15 on the night. After having just 2 in the first half, he gets 13 in the second half. And I think here's the good news about that loss is we learned something about ourselves in the second half. And Hillman made an adjustment. The whole team made an adjustment, and it certainly paid off there. Tyke Remster ends the night with 3 made 3-pointers for 9 points. Drew Powers has his best night of the year with 8. Let's see here. Carson Sparrow has 7. Joe Clevenger off the bench with 4. Max Beeland off the bench with 3. And Jace has 1 on the night. The Osage Green Devils, led by Street, who I believe had 23 on the night. and add that to Knudsen with 3 made 3-pointers. And that was the death knell for the Saints tonight.
Definitely.
As Osage makes 9 3-pointers. They shoot the lights out. Beat the Saints 59-47.
How many did Uhlenhop have?
He had just 4, none in
Wow.
the second half.
Wow.
And
So-
that's something to hang your hat on, because you took a kid who's coming into this game, junior number 2, Uhlenhop. He's got 26.7 points per game coming into tonight. We held him to 4 points.
Yep. And I think that was the game plan for the Saints. They had to shut one of those 2 guys down to stay in this one. They did that, just couldn't get the buckets to fall on the offensive end, especially early. Think of some of those shots early by Hillman. Those fall
those
as we got a
jumpers go
different
in.
game. Yep. So the Saints get Osage one more time after Christmas here, and that'll be another good one at Osage. But first, we move on to North Butler for the varsity team on Friday night at North Butler. Always a tough place to play in their dungeon of a gym.
Yep.
It will. Hopefully, they replace the lights that were out last year, and
man.
we'll
I remember
be ready
those
to go.
rims there. I did not like those rims
Nobody
either.
likes the rims at North Butler.
Unfriendly bounces.
It doesn't help that it's dark in there.
Yeah. We counted lights out last year. We won't have to do that this year. I'm sure they got them replaced. If
We'll
not,
be
maybe
bringing
they're
our own
tuning
lights.
in tonight, and they'll take this as constructive feedback, and they'll replace.
We'll bring our own lights. We'll bring our own lights so everyone can see the game, at least those of you at
They're not
home.
going to let us sit down there.
Yeah, no, you might not. Sorry, we may want to cut that last little bit out.
Can't do that on live, Joe. We don't have the old 7-second delay or
We
whatever.
need a 7-second delay.
Where's the beat button?
You know what? I'll tell you what. We'll just speak in truth. There were some lights out. There's
There
always.
were.
It seemed like there's always been some lights out over there. I'm sure, like you said, I'm sure it's all
I'm
resolved
sure it's
now.
resolved now.
All right, so that is it for us here in Saint Ansgar. Thanks for joining us, where the Saints go down twice, I guess, on the boys' side, right, and are victorious twice on the ladies' side.
Good job by the Saint Ansgar girls tonight.
Yeah,
You got it.
Great
Get
game for them.
a nice varsity win to move to 2-0 in conference play.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you here on Thursday. Wait. I guess Friday for these guys.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Thursday if you
I'm
wanna
looking at
watch
our
a
own
JV
schedule, but
game, right?
You know what? Just tune in because it's a lot of fun.
That's
But
right.
We'll let you know.
We'll see
We'll
you
let you
soon.
know.
Thanks for tuning in.